we're live. Lovely. So, last session, we left off on the ending of the battle between the party and the Wraith, which ended up being a clusterfuck. Always a good start. So, we return where the party has just been ejected from the ethereal plane, and Milo could see the gemstone was glowing and the voice of Carl coming from it, calling for his brother. So Milo, what are you going to do with this strange glowing pebble that is talking to you?
So just to ask, does everyone hear this?
Yes, this is an audible sound to everybody in this room.
Well, yeah, I said last time Milo would have approached but not touched the gem.
As Milo, as you approach the gem, it glows brighter. I would like you to make... Oh, brain cells, please, not now. I would like you to make me a wisdom save for me real quick.
Magical?
Yes, I'm trying to find... Wait, hold on a minute. Something here doesn't seem right. I'm missing something. No, I am just being special. Yeah, so make me a wisdom save. You may add your mind altering bonus to it if you have one.
I don't think I do. Either way.
It's between Doom and Entangled.
It's between Doom and...
Because for some reason I had to change whatever was there previously, and I just never bothered fixing the order.
39.
Yep, so that is a success. You feel, for a moment, an intense compulsion to touch the stone because it's glowing, and your mind just goes, oh, shiny pebble, like kind of energy to it, and you have to physically resist the temptation to touch it. The rest of the party, who is currently kind of distributed around this big room in the crypt, you are just watching Milo kind of approach this glowing stone that sounds like Carl, and watching what I can only describe as watching a psychological battle play out here of trying to resist the temptation to touch this stone. Do any of you want to do anything, or are you going to allow Milo to continue approaching this glowing stone that has just teleported you into the ethereal plane?
You sure that's a good idea, Milo?
Maybe it's just gonna teleport Milo back. I mean, like, we're just going, wee!
Is Carl saying anything?
The only words that you can hear are brother being repeated, almost in an alluring sense, like trying to lure in. I can't think of a better word for it, but it's alluring. It's like it's trying to entice you in.
What if it's something impersonating your brother? Can you trust it?
Is this something that I would know from like reading about the occult?
Make a history check.
Okay. 14?
Yeah. So you remember reading one of your father's books on spiritual hauntings and some very non-specific occult matters, and from what you can remember, there are times when spirits cannot leave the material plane or are attached to an object or location, or just to the material plane itself, because there is a task that they have not fulfilled, or there is something holding them there. But that is about as much as you can recall from that book, as it's been about, 5-6 years since you've read that book.
Yeah. I mean, is it safe? Would I know that it's safe?
You would not.
Okay.
Can I do an insight check to see if it actually does sound like my brother and it's not like there's not something
Like distortion or
hidden?
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it. Roll insight.
Here's where I click the wrong tabs.
I feel that.
Still the wrong thing.
I need to close my Mushy Monsters review. There we
Stop.
go.
Mushy monsters.
Oh, 12.
12. From what you can gather, it sounds like the genuine article. There's no distortion. It's quite clear. It's quite. I don't want to say precise. That's not the right word. Is it concise? Whatever it is, it sounds clear. It sounds accurate. There's no distortion to it. There's no wobbling to it. It reminds you very strongly of a cold evening during winter in Honeymill, where Carl will be calling you because Karina had made dinner. That kind of brother.
It sounds so much like him.
Are you going to touch the stone?
Milo's gonna wait for an input from someone else. Should I touch it? I want to.
I don't know. I mean, it sounds like it could be here because he has unfinished business, but I couldn't tell you if it was actually safe or not.
Yeah, no, don't ask me. I don't really have a brain. My intelligence is a bit weak, you know.
I don't have much knowledge of the occult. It's up to you, really. What do you think's the right thing to do?
I mean, well, if it drags me into the ethereal plane, I've got no way of getting out. So
I'll have to come in after you and get you out.
Is it possible to like roll Arcana?
I was going to say, is Xanis saying anything? Okay, or Father Bear for that matter.
Father Bear is currently I would say Father Bear is like at the edge of the room, but he's not really paying attention to the stone. It looks like he's kind of trying to focus on something down the passage. The first guess that you would have is that he's probably looking for where that exorcist that's actually a candle merchant has wandered off to, as he fled the moment the wraith turned up. Kay seems very hyper focused on this gemstone, and Xanis seems a bit weirded out by it. Like it's an expression of when someone reacts badly to Uncanny Valley kind of reaction of. But I am gonna have Kay roll a history check to see if she remembers. Now, can I have a surface to roll on? Because I'm kind of using it for my mousepad. To be a mousepad. Yeah, it rolls a bit too far. There we go. So 29 total. So Kay steps forward to Milo. Well, I remember my dad showing me this book a while ago, and he was telling me about, the Lavandar history. I think it may be, it doesn't sound malicious or any sort of spiteful, so if we had a way of getting back, I don't see a reason why we shouldn't at least investigate it. Could be the real deal, or it could just be some sort of ghost trying to imitate. But Alek, you got us out the first time. Do you have enough energy left to give it another swing?
I guess, yeah. Fine.
So,
Alright, touch the stone. Add that to the touch of the stone.
Okay, so is anybody else going to touch the stone? I ask this before.
No.
I ask this now.
Depends what happens. Depends what happens when Milo touches the stone.
Milo disappears.
Ah, fuck.
Oh.
Milo, no.
Oh, we can't just leave Milo now, like, Milo's gone somewhere, so, like, I feel like we need at least one more person to go with. Alek, you're up.
Wait, can I cast sending? I think it can work if they're on a different plane. Just to see, like... Hey Milo, where are you?
I will check.
Let me try and find it.
I'm on the 6th layer. I'm dead.
Yeah, if he's like, I'm on the 6th layer, I'm gonna be like, okay, bye.
Have
I guess.
fun.
Fuck, I can't.
If the target is not on the same plane, there is a
There's a
5% chance the spell doesn't arrive. Okay, so
No,
should I
it
roll
arrives. It arrives. I've rolled the D100.
Okay.
Do you
Milo
ever just
respond.
roll?
So 25 words or less, and the same applies as the message has arrived. Milo, your response will be has to be 25 words or less.
Okay.
Going to respond.
I
Always
mean,
just not.
so
If you're-
Lupus, where am I?
Yeah.
Yes. So
Help me, I'm dying.
silence. So
Me.
Milo, where you currently are, you are on the edge of as you look up, there is a great sky of greyish blue, almost phantasmal clouds, and you can see through what looks like 6 different densities of clouds, starting really dense the closest to you and getting thinner as they go above. And if you are currently standing on what you can only really compare to a beach, there is this massive river in front of you, made of a bluish green liquid that flows, but it doesn't really flow like a normal liquid. It almost flows like a gas. It's got a water-like surface to it, and you're currently standing on like a grayish sand that has a similar bluish green tinge like everything else around you does. It's almost like standing at the ocean.
Oh, okay. Is cold there?
As of current, you can see nobody else here but yourself.
Okay, so sending.
25
This
words or less.
isn't the ethereal plane. There's this river, but it's not a river. I'm on a beach.
Is that the end of your response?
Yeah.
That is the response you receive, Alek. Are you going to share that with everybody else in the room?
He is at the beach. Can I roll something? Like, does that sound like familiar to me?
Nope.
No.
What's described to you does not sound like anything familiar to you aside from a beach.
I guess I'll touch the gems.
Okay, so Alek very, very nervously walks up and touches the gemstone. and vanishes.
Okay. Well, now what do we do?
Do I end up where Milo is, or do I end up in
You'll find out in
in
a
the
second.
ethereal? Oh, cool.
Is
cool.
anybody
Let's
else
find
touching the
out after this
gemstone?
short break.
Wait, so who's gone in so far?
Milo
Alek,
and
Milo.
Alec.
Oh god. No. Because I don't know if I can get back.
Kay
Well,
walks up to
can
the
they
stone and touches
communicate
it.
with us, or is it?
I will once I can know where I am.
Well, know where you are then. Open your eyes.
I open my eyes. What do I see?
You open your eyes, Alec.
Penis.
You see a wraith.
Oh my god, I'm in the penis world. Yes, I'm never leaving.
No,
Get fucked.
wrong plane. Completely wrong plane.
Oh,
The plane
dear.
of cocks. That's amazing.
No, that's the
Oh my
plane.
God.
That's the plane of the fertility gods, and that has not got a name, and B, you are not far enough out to reach that. So God no.
Okay, so
One
where
day,
am
one
I?
day.
Where have I reached?
You are slightly further along this strangely described beach.
And Milo's there. and I
Milo
see
is about 10-15 feet away from you, further down the shore of this
Oh.
beach.
Cool. Okay. I'm gonna cast sending to let's go Xanis.
Okay.
Wow, the person who has a brain, can't believe it.
Hello, Xanis. I'm also at the beach.
Mention the
guess-
river.
I guess you can come along. There's a river.
You receive no response. But
That
the
is
spell,
the-
you do know the
oh.
spell does successfully go from where you are to the recipient. You are
Oh,
aware
I
of that
hate-
much, but you don't get a
take my
response.
MP off.
Yes.
Oh, where am
Meanwhile,
I? Oh, there I am.
back where everybody else is, Xanis with an unflinching expression turns to Penton, Alice, and Mira, who are still in this room. Guys,
Oh,
touch the pebble.
I'll touch the pebble.
Okay, sure.
Big rock, big
okay.
rock.
Alice will touch the pebble.
Alice vanishes.
Zoom.
I'm gonna touch it.
Mira vanishes.
Oh my
Xanis
god.
looks to Penton. Well, are we going?
I guess. I'm not gonna die.
So, Penton touches the pebble?
Yes,
Question
and it touches the pebble.
Penton touches the pebble.
Touch the pebble.
Shortly
Touch the
followed
pebble.
by Xanis, and you are all now on this strange, almost phantasmal beach. Father Bear does not arrive behind you, but you assume he's probably waiting. Kay looks like she has a splitting headache upon arriving here. Like she is kind of half folded on herself.
Oh no, she's done a Jasper.
But as
Dude!
as this is occurring, you gather on this strange eerie beach in the middle of what seems like nowhere. And you hear the voice again, brother. And as
Carl?
you're kind of gathering in a circle, you're looking around trying to see where this voice is. And Milo, you get this. You end up facing away from the most of you end up facing out onto this, facing away from this river and towards this expansive beach, which you would assume which initially sounds like the voice is coming from further inland. Until Milo, you feel a horrific chill run down your back as this slightly bluish, flesh-colored hand It's like basically flesh-coloured, but it's got this slightly bluish ethereal tinge to it. Rests upon your shoulder, and you very quietly hear in your ear, "Brother."
Dude!
Don't do that again. I swear to God, I'll cry.
And you snap around on your heel to find the slightly bluish ethereal outlined Carl. Heals is all of it. The entirety of him is currently here. You're not sure why, but he is standing before you.
It is you, right? Like,
Well, I would imagine that I am the real deal. I don't think there are many other Carl Apollo dragons around, but I have met multiple other Carls. But, no. It is me.
I don't know what to say.
Well, I should probably tell you where you are. You're on the beach to the River of Life, underneath the ethereal plane, or I guess outside of the ethereal plane if you were looking at it like a ring. Unfortunately, I perished. I'm sorry, brother.
It's okay. What do you remember?
Well, I remember Mace and that short green man that we saw in the forest. I remember us preparing to fight. This overwhelming sensation felt like my head exploded, and then that was it. That's about as much as I remember.
Oh.
I imagine I died. Did my head explode, or what actually happened?
Mara looks a little bit uncomfortable and kind of shifts on his feet. Mace did something to... Oh shit. You magically changed you. It wasn't you. I'm guessing that's when the you that we love split from what became of your body. And basically he turned you against Alistair and I.
Yes, I do remember. I do remember Alistair saying something along that line when I visited him in his dream last night. It was a little bit shocking, but wasn't really sure. He was always the warrior, the one with the anxiety. But oh, I guess that's a bit unfortunate.
We had to kill you. I'm sorry.
It's okay. After all, I would expect nothing less. If the situation were reversed, no, I don't wanna cast it like that. But I'm glad at the very least you're able to stand up for yourself. And he has his usual somewhat charismatic smile on his face. It's almost as though nothing happened at all, and you're just standing there smiling at you.
You're gonna make me cry.
Anyway, I'm very fortunate in that I didn't get stuck in the ethereal plane on the way through. You wouldn't believe how it works, but apparently, from what some other spirits in the lake were telling me, The ethereal plane works like an oversized human sieve. It's quite comical.
We had to, venture in, not too long ago actually, and had to kill a wraith that was terrorizing Batzul.
Well, I'm happy to see that my slightly shorter brother is at least putting in the work still. I must let you know that unfortunately I cannot return back to where the rest of you are, but I'm just glad that I didn't end up turning into some sort of vengeful spirit. Would have been a bit inconvenient.
I don't think I could. Again.
Well, the fact you did in the first place is the important thing, brother. I might be gone physically, but I guess I'm still here if you want to communicate with me. Well, that is until it's until our parents decide to have another child. Then my soul may end up getting reused for that, but I don't know. Mother doesn't really like the idea when the one or two times that father's brought it up. Apparently Twilight was a bit too much of a handful to begin with.
I mean, yeah. Although I don't think we had the best of influence. I mean, the incident with your horn.
Carl steps forward and embraces Milo. And it's surprisingly warm considering the last time Carl made physical contact with you a few seconds ago, it was this unbelievable chill down your back. Now, I want you to promise me that you're not going to stop. Keep fighting, keep going. You've got this. I'm here if you need me, or until, you or Twilight has kids, or for some reason we get another sibling, God forbid. Hey, don't cry.
It's kind of hard not to.
Here you go. Carl takes a step back and grabs you by the face, and kind of smushes your cheeks. Now remember what Mother said to us when we're sad.
Mm.
It'll be okay. You just have to remember to keep an eye on yourself and make sure that you're looking after yourself. And plus, I'll tell you a little secret that Dad told me a few days before we left. Apparently, when we grow up a bit and we manage to master some summoning magic or something like that, we're actually taller than Mother, even without the heals. So we could technically summon our mother to the battlefield.
I think I know what that means.
Carl smiles and continues to hug Milo, before looking at the rest of the group. Well, I suppose this will be toodles for the rest of you, since I'll give it a few more minutes and the only person that I'll really be visible to is anyone from, well, Milo or the rest of our family. So, make it quick. And don't cry, for God's sake.
Oh my god.
Carl looks over to the group. Well, anybody? No?
Alice be investigating the this plane.
It was nice knowing you. You were a hell of a warrior.
Well, if my glaive is still lying around somewhere, give it to someone who knows how to use it.
Will do.
I'll look after Mimi for you.
I would certainly hope so. And try and what's the way of putting it? Try and make sure that you're at least thinking a bit more.
I will.
I'm also sorry I didn't give you enough of a chance to start with. I'm not that trusting of people.
I don't
Maybe
care.
in another time we could have been friends. Well, I would say we were, but
Hey,
better friends, I guess.
water under the bridge. I don't give a crap. You're a person from a background that's very different to mine and Milo's. I don't really care that much. Alice? Anything to say before lovely ghost me decides to go? Or at least for your sight anyway?
Well, I mean, this afterlife stuff is pretty wild, if you ask me. I guess I'm glad that you're in a nice place now. This is kind of beautiful. You got little waters and stuff. Yeah, I wish you could be with us still, but
Well,
it's not what was intended for you, obviously.
of course, but don't forget, Rosemary's still about, and hey, there's a little secret that my mother once told me, is that even if someone's spirit or soul ends up here, rather than going to, I guess what most people end up calling heaven or hell, if we end up here, our spirits get pretty much eternal rest. And we're not going to get dragged back out into the middle of God knows what.
Well,
And,
we can only hope that all of us can
I
make
hope
it
so.
to a nice place like this.
I very much hope so. Also, you. And Carl looks over to Alek. If you and my brother end up fighting, try to go easy on each other. Oh, and if you end up going into the underworld and you meet our great, however many greats, grandmother, be careful. She may end up smiting you if you're not careful.
I can hold my own, thanks.
I mean that as a friendly way, not an insulting way. She's reasonable, but I would try to make sure that you've at least mentioned that you're not part of either army. Anywho. And Kay and Xanis both look at Carl. There's not really many words to be said between the three of them, but there's this kind of silent icon. Like there's a few moments of silence where they make eye contact with one another, and it does. In a kind of messed up sense, it seems like they had already spoken about this before it actually happened. Like there was some preemptive, yeah, this might happen, just in case. But after these few moments of silent, very intense eye contact with one another, Carl turns to Milo. Now, something I should let you know, but in case you end up discovering it, what Mother told me a while ago, or I say a while ago, I overheard it during one of the conversations they were that Mother and Father were having. There's a very particular magic that can summon previous members of our family. If you ever find that, just know that I will be there, and I will help you fight. And also, just to visit or talk. Unfortunately, though, only you, Mother, Father, and Twilight will really be able to see me from this point onwards. Maybe however many greats Grandma Nama might be able to see me as well, but that's about it.
Okay.
Now don't miss me too much. And with the same beaming smile he arrived with, he kind of like evaporates into this bluish green dust. But you feel a lot more content within yourself. As beforehand you'd been robbed of this... You've been robbed of this final goodbye that you could have had. But now you've managed to, at the very least, say some parting words. If nothing else.
Well, I suppose we shouldn't let Father Bear wait too long.
Yep. Everyone join hands in a circle and let's go.
Cult Circle 2.0!
Where is plane shift? Where is it? Sorry.
Lost the spell.
There is a thing in plane shift. The spell places them 5d100 miles from their intended location.
I will roll that. So where is your intended location, might I ask? Pardon you.
Oh my god.
Batzul.
Okay.
Where in Batzul?
And that's as much as 500 miles away we could turn up.
Yep.
Can
we
you
could
say-
be in the ocean?
Just say
Yeah,
in the
or
guild
another
at
town,
say
or-
at the inn in Batzul, please specify a bit more.
Well, we if it's 5d100, we're at least 5 miles.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you say Batzul, won't the spell be like, "Hey, you could be at the wall of Batzul," and then we do the 500 miles?
So
What if it's another Batzul in the
fine,
world?
I ask again,
Spend time in space.
is there a
Yeah,
is there a specific location
The
in
inn.
Batzul?
The inn. The inn.
Thank
The-
fuck.
the- Yes.
Yes.
I'm not wrong.
Fucking hell.
So you teleport, and you are no longer in this location specifically. However,
Are we in the ocean?
I have rolled the 5d100.
Oh god.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. Where are we?
You are 346 miles
Oh
away.
my god.
Where are we?
Are we in the
What
ocean?
do we see when we look around?
Salt water.
Do we... Please, dear God, no. Where are we? Where are we, Lupin?
Oh,
Alright,
his
hold on.
silence is scaring me.
I'm rolling which cardinal direction this is in.
If it's south,
my
I think.
God.
I will
Cardinal
laugh.
directions, my ass.
Roll it twice, then you have better.
Huh?
So it'll be...
I wish
Okay,
I was
I will
dead.
roll. I will roll the d8 then.
There was a ship that went to sea.
You are 346 miles north of Batzul.
Oh
Return.
Where is that?
Where is that?
You are
Middle of
cu-
Behemoth Den.
as you open your finish the spell. You are standing on top of a very large, very high up cylindrical. There we go. Building
Mm-mm.
in
We're
the
in
middle of what
Arcadia.
looks like a large city.
Oh
Please
no.
tell me we didn't just...
Was it? Wait, hang on. No, it would be. Wouldn't it be Mistos? Or is Mistos not as far?
Okay. Can we see the ground?
I would like
Just
to
about.
pass away.
Is there, like, stairs or a way into the building?
No,
or...
you are standing on the roof. Does anybody
There
want to
are no-
make a history check as to where
Yep.
you are?
I
Okay.
sure
Oh,
do.
this is terrifying.
Can I have advantage because I've been to most places in Paris? And because I
Sure.
want advantage. Thank you.
I will allow it purely because you've likely visited this location previously, not because you want it.
Awesome.
So Father
Yeah,
Bear is
yeah.
not here.
Because I want it was just for fun.
He just
for
wants to
the
be
shits and
special.
giggles.
Yeah, I just want to shit and I want to giggle. That's all I want in life.
That's a mood.
Where is it? Social. Oh, thanks for the advantage.
Okay, well Xanis has failed. Kay has succeeded. Alice, what did you roll in
20.
history?
Oh, am I rolling? Sorry, I
All
didn't
of
think
you
I
are
was smart
rolling.
enough.
All of you are
Oh,
rolling.
right.
shit.
Let me roll history then. 12.
That's a fail. Penton,
22.
that's a success. Milo,
18.
that's a success. Mira,
17.
that's a success.
Yeah.
Alek,
20.
20.
Yep.
Okay, yep. So, apart from Xanis and Alice, everybody else kind of recalls the world knowledge that they know
But you don't
and
like
realizes you are standing on top of the basically the center point of the noble tower in Mistos,
I
Oh,
knew
thank God.
it's gonna be Mistos.
the next city over.
Can people see us?
Yes, you can be seen.
We're basically on top of the Tarapeza right
we
now.
are in
You're
trouble.
basically standing on top of one of the largest and most important landmarks in this city.
We are
Oh, this is a
trespassing
problem.
big time.
Yes, you
Before-
are
before we
trespassing.
move.
We are
How the
so.
fuck do we get down?
Before we
How the fuck
move.
do we get away?
How much?
Wait.
How much does bend? I can't bend space and time from all of us.
Maybe
I
you
need
have
to
do
those
this.
emergency
I need to
exits
do
that I gave
this.
To everybody.
Oh yes.
Okay, one
Y'all-
at a time. One at a time.
Everybody.
Everyone
So-
has an emergency exit.
I never gave Alec emergency exits because they weren't there.
Yeah.
You did give me emergency exit.
Yeah, I think Alec
Gave
had
them to
all of the
Jasper.
emergency
Because
exits.
I
and
got
stuff,
Jasper's items.
Well, that can get us
so I
off the
did have to-
building and outside
Yep.
of the city.
Let's use.
Well, at the
Yeah, it says
entrance of the city.
exterior to a city up
Yes.
to 1,000 miles. So let's use an emergency exit.
Emergency exit.
Let's all agree to do it beforehand, so then.
Does everyone have an emergency exit? It's a better question. Like, does Xanis
Can
and
I-
Kay?
Can I leave my
Gave
candles
all
on the
of you-
floor before we go?
Gave all of you an emergency exit on one of the first missions we did, and nobody's used theirs yet. Besides
I
me
do have
and
an
the
emergency
actress.
exit.
So, are you? My question is: are you discussing this before
Yes.
you use it, or are you just?
I would
throwing
I would
it
say
in?
be given
saying this
one
out
because I
loud.
already have one to Xanis and Kay because I got them for the mission where we went to rescue them, so they wouldn't have them.
Everybody in the party, bar one person, has emergency exits.
Who is that one person? Because I have two.
Xanis.
I give
Well, I will
Xanis
one-
an
I will
emergency
give one to
exit.
Xanis.
Oh, or Penton does. Sure.
Decide between the two of you who wants to use it.
What? Use it.
Yeah, as in are one of you giving an emergency exit to Xanis?
Yes. I will.
Okay. Penton, are you doing it?
Yes.
Okay. So, -2. Everybody, you remove the emergency exits from your inventories. So, remove one, just reduce the number down. As everybody emergency exits to the outside of Mistos, and you come out of the southern exit. So, what are you now doing? You are
It's a fucking waste of my emergency exits.
a major distance away from where you initially intended to be.
How far is Batzul?
Well, you aim. It's about 346
Oh,
miles
yes, right.
away from the inn, and that's landing basically on the middle of the tower. So,
unbelievable agony. I mean, unbelievable agony.
So you are now currently by the southern entrance to the city.
We should
I'm
probably
going
start
to-
running.
I'm going to cast Sending for the 3rd time today. And here is what I'm going to say. Hello. We are in Mistos.
To who?
To who?
Father
Yeah.
You have not specified
Father
a
Bear.
recipient. Oh, okay.
I said Father Bear.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Your response is an extremely long and frustrated sigh, and that's it.
Okay, everyone.
actually.
Father Bear knows where we are, and he is extremely disappointed.
He was
Let's
just standing
meet
there, watched us all touch a crystal and disappear, and then suddenly got a message that we are in the next city over somehow.
But I've
We
got to
are-
be honest, guys. Maybe we
we
should
are
start
300
moving back
miles
towards
away.
Batzul.
In the
I
space
don't
of
think
how
this is
long
why
did that
Father
take
Bear left
before,
us.
before we teleported? How much time passed?
Hmm?
How much time passed before we teleported? Like when
About
when we
5
touched the
minutes.
crystal? So in 5 minutes, somehow managed to get to a different city.
Yeah.
So
are you-
Maybe gave up on us?
Maybe we should start making our way over to Batzul because we were just sworn on a important landmark.
We are probably going to need transport rather than walking 300 miles.
Yes, we are not going to make it. Wandering through the wilderness 300 miles.
Unless Milo can call in a favour of a family member to.
I
That
can.
move
Let
us.
me
Could
find.
I was just like, where the fuck would I
I
find?
could bend space and time us. How many people? Medium preacher.
Can Astro teleport people?
Another for every 3 cast. I have 6, 7. I can bring 7 people. There are 7 people here.
Is
There
that
are in fact 7 people.
Read the full spell this time.
Oh, yeah, there
Whoa.
are 7 people. I can bring 7 people. Exactly. I'm gonna bend space and time.
How close?
How,
how close does it get this time?
creatures. The clearer the knowledge and
Behaviour.
mental image of the place, the more likely the success of teleportation. It's like a whole thing.
We were just there
So-
today, so.
Yeah, we were just there today, so I imagine pretty darn close.
Okay, so are you taking everybody with you?
No, I'm leaving Xanis specific. No, I am taking it.
Okay, so you all teleport back to Batzul. Sorry, that is a
Oh,
sentence to say. Okay, so after that borderline disaster, you return back to the city. Is there a rough distance? I need to find out. Because I need to look at this.
I think I'll check the
I will-
actual spell thing.
I will also take a look because I have the entire spell compendium in front of me right now.
Testing. There we
So,
go.
It's bend space and time, 5th level spell. Time
100
magic
miles per
spell.
caster level. Clear on knowledge and mental image of the place. Yep, the teleportation will be a complete success then because you've literally been there this morning.
Yeah, I found the. It's a D100 I have to roll, so. Or do you roll it?
I
You
would
wanna
be
roll
rolling
it?
it, but I know that you
Okay.
have been there literally at the start of the day, so I'm not going
So
to roll
from
it.
from 1 to 97, it's on target,
I mean, I
and
think
then
we've been
90
there.
and 99.
What in real time? In time and
No, it's a
campaign
success.
would be an hour ago.
Yes,
Yeah.
you literally saw
So,
this building
yeah.
an hour ago. There is basically no chance of failure. Anyway,
Cool. So we are there in the inn.
yeah, you are currently back at the inn. So,
Father Bear there.
yeah, you can see him making his way back from across the port. Oh, drink that thing. Where is the thing? Where is the thing?
So we're back now.
Yes, you are back. There we go. There it
And
is.
what is the time?
about 4 a.m. in the morning.
Oh my gosh, we need to sleep.
So, what are you doing?
We should probably tell Father Bear that we're no longer in this door, so let's go to Father
Yeah.
Bear.
Yeah, if I see him, I'm gonna wave at him.
He's currently making his way up the path to the actual inn.
Okay, I'm waving. And I'm very tall, so he must see me.
The look that you guys get upon returning does not seem too impressed, but
Not surprised.
because it's now 4 a.m. So you guys can get some rest, but you will only get a few hours at most.
It's better than nothing.
Why?
Oh, I forgot. We've technically not had a long rest.
Nope. And I reset your HP and MP totals, so yeah.
But not the ability damage.
Nope. So what I'm gonna say is, if anybody has any disagreement with it, you're more than welcome to voice it. But I would say that the next day is spent basically resting up.
Yes.
Milo would have went. Does anyone have any ability?
See the mayor.
What? I'm sorry, that
I
over.
said I don't have any ability damage or anything, so
Mhm.
I'm going to spend that day going to see the mayor.
You can't
What?
go
Wait.
On your own and leave everybody else?
You
Yes,
can't go on your
that's a
own.
terrible
no.
idea.
Why is
I
it
mean,
a
I
terrible
don't-
idea? It's not
I don't have
bringing
any
nearer.
ability damage either.
Because
Because
we
you're
need to
technically
get
not the
our
guild
reward.
representative.
Yeah.
Pension,
you
just
wanna
take me
go-
shopping.
I want my monies.
Okay, so I shouldn't
Pension, take me
reset
shopping.
HP damage.
Hold on a moment, please.
Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna say you spend the next 4 hours resting rather than the full day.
Yay!
So you won't recover any ability score damage, but you will have enough time to regain HP and MP. And Father Bear will basically spend that time basically looking after everybody, making sure that everybody's fully healthy, whatever. Just to avoid conflict. Smiley face.
I'm going to scream.
What are you going to scream about? Why?
I'm also going to scream.
Quick fix. I was gonna like, does anyone want me to try and heal some of their ability score damage using quick fix?
Yeah, you can definitely go for that because the ABI damage has not been recovered. So I'll say this now, it's still the same day. It is now 8 AM. You have gotten a short rest. So you've got some of your health back because Father Bear has taken the time to look to basically make sure everybody's wounds are patched up. But you have not recovered any of the damage to your ability scores.
Oh,
Okay, so I'm going to use quick fix on my strength
I still
first.
have -2.
The DC, the DC is 25. Then 1d4. So Malo's healed of his.
It's a good thing
Strength
I have been
damage.
space and time. Otherwise, you'd have been stuck there.
Yeah, you would have been stuck in Mistos and had to manually make your way back.
And,
That would have
and
been
probably
brutal.
and probably get arrested for trespassing. Poor Father Bear, can you imagine just getting a message at 4 AM like we're 300 miles away, and then like 30 seconds later seeing us.
He left us for a reason in the first place. So
Yeah, but you didn't have me then.
I think that makes it worse.
probably still would.
That's just because he couldn't protect Xanis from the stupidity that goes on in the party.
High five,
Nothing-
Alex!
Nothing and no one can protect you from my stupidities.
Can I have a conversation with Meria and Alek?
Oh my god, Team Owl.
Yes, you may.
Oh.
Okay, can we like diddle huddle?
See,
Somewhere where people aren't listening.
Okay, we huddle. We huddle.
Well, I don't know, just anywhere where people can't hear, like, listening
Yep.
to the conversation.
Why?
So, I don't want to, like, doubt anything that's happening, but, like, that wasn't Carl, was it?
Well, wasn't cool.
Are you sure, like, Puck isn't just tracking us, is like leaving little hints?
Well, he's gone, isn't he?
Oh no. I'm just not convinced that Carl would just be vibing in the afterlife like that. Like, come on. It obviously wasn't Carl.
I mean, Marlo seems pretty convinced.
Yeah,
Plus-
obviously Milo seemed convinced. I mean, if you just lost me and then I just reappeared like that in the afterlife, I think you'd be pretty convinced it was me too, but I don't know.
Well, I know it
think
does
it was real.
happen. Some spirits can get trapped if they feel like they haven't done what they need to do.
Also, we're literally being pursued by your father. It's just not some way to just track us. He has
Yep.
control over us.
But he's gone.
Not really. Alek, what do you think?
What the hell was that?
I think that's a ridiculous idea. If someone wanted to track us, they wouldn't invent some spirit. They would just track us without us knowing. We wouldn't know. Okay.
I don't know. I feel like it's playing with our weaknesses, you know.
Oh no.
No, that's silly.
Oh no, I've really been thinking about this.
Also, what the hell was that, like, clearing throat noise?
What?
What?
Oh. Hello.
As you turn around to find out what the hell that was, Xanis is standing there looking very, very displeased. Right. Seeming as the three of you are together, what the hell did you even think you were going to be able to do? Wandering off at 2 AM for salt.
Oh, that was amazing. Well, to be fair, we did end up finishing the mission by wandering off at 2 AM for salt, so...
Yes, you also put the entire group in danger, wandering off, splitting us apart, and putting everybody at risk. What if the Wraith was even stronger than we had imagined it? What if we'd ended up even deeper in the ethereal plane? We could have all died because you three wandered off at 2 AM for salt.
Me? I very much was not part of this.
We could also all die because lightning strikes us randomly. We could also all die because someone poisons us. But no.
Alec, I don't think this is a hill you want to die on.
I very much was
Okay.
not part of this. I, if anything, was questioning why there was someone selling salt and why you wanted candles.
Yes, well about that. Meria, Alek, Alice, the three of you, tomorrow morning, in that guild hall. The three of you, even if you are not guilty as you believe, Alice, you are still involved in this. I will be fighting the three of you, 3v1, tomorrow morning in that guild hall using their simulation thing. Because if you three feel the need to wander off at that time of night after a attack on us, and potentially endangering yourselves, then I need to make sure that you are capable of looking after yourselves. I will
Don't you worry.
the same thing that my father does to any of our guild members. You might not agree with it, you might have problems with it, but deal with it.
Bring it on.
And
Why not
Xanis
just
turns
listen?
and walks away.
No, listen. I'm
He
walking
doesn't
off it.
listen.
Listen. Fucking hell. Oh, shit.
Well,
Ready?
guess we're
If he
in
wants to
trouble.
fight me right now, he can. I'm always ready.
Yeah, but this is Xanis we're talking about.
Yeah, well, he's falsely accusing me wandering off when I was not even the one who wandered off.
Suddenly regret my actions.
You should well, I don't regret your actions because I actually really want to fight Xanis, so...
I don't.
Well, I do. It's going to be great fun. And
He's gonna kick
I'm
my
gonna
ass.
show him all my skills.
Okay,
He'll
but
kick my
guys,
ass and it's gonna
we
hurt.
have noticed about this. We should at least try to plan for it.
Okay, I just don't want to get my ass kicked.
Oh, you're going to because you have literally no health. Like a piece of paper. Flimsy bits of cardboard.
I don't like this. Like, at all.
I should have left him on that tower.
No, that's not the point. The point is that we endangered everyone by leaving. Should have said something as we're going for stupid salt. Point is that if we're going to be doing these stupid things, we have to show that we actually have the strength to deal with those consequences instead of relying on everyone to come help us.
I don't. Is the problem.
That's his point.
Well, he's made his point very well without beating me up.
Yeah,
Anyway,
well, he's gonna
as
make sure it
this is
sticks
occurring-
somehow.
You are called by Father Bear. Kids, gather together, please.
Walks on over.
Okay.
I'll walk over, I guess. I'm a grown-ass man, but...
As you guys are gathered together, it would it would seem as though you have been called by the mayor, as Father Bear has Father Bear basically elaborates that he has notified the mayor of the mission's successful conclusion, and that you have all been summoned this evening.
Okay.
Please let me do the talking this time.
I agree.
Okay, so you have about 4, maybe 5 hours before the meeting with the mayor has has been scheduled for. So you may choose you may decide amongst yourselves or on your own what you intend to do with those next few hours.
Talk to Xanis.
Okay. So Alek wants to talk to Xanis. What is everybody else doing? So Alice, Mira, Milo, Penton, what are you doing with the next 4 or 5 hours before the meeting begins?
I'm gonna practice my sword skills in preparation for the battle tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna practice with Alice.
I'm also gonna find Xanis.
Okay. And Penton, what are you doing? As far as I'm aware, Alice is going off to practice her sword skills. Alek and Milo are wandering off to go find Xanis. Mira completely blanked. What are you doing?
I'm helping Alice.
Okay, so
I was thinking about going to let the weaponsmith know that the problem's been resolved.
okay. So you're heading off to the weaponsmith. Are you notifying anybody before you leave?
I need to.
Up to you. Do you want to? Also speak up. You're mumbling. At the very least, you're going to let Father Bear know before you wander off again.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, after Father Bear has notified you all, Alice and Mira head over to the guild hall where they need to be tomorrow to practice their sword fighting skills. Penton, you go back up to Father Bear to let him know that you are heading over to the weaponsmith, and you leave, whilst Alek and Milo both go looking for Xanis, who has very quickly left the room. So I'm going to start with Penton. So you, after a few minutes, you arrive at the weaponsmith, who is currently just polishing off a few of the blades that look pretty recently made. Like some of the metal is ever so slightly tinged orange at the tip of the blade.
Hello there.
Hello. How can I help you?
It's nice to see you again. I just came to bring you the good news.
Oh?
Your cryptstone, was it?
Yeah.
The
that's what it
merchant that
was.
was bringing it should be here. I don't know how long you usually wait. You say like a week, 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's every like couple of days or so he tries.
You won't be scared off anymore.
Oh, that's absolutely brilliant.
We've resolved the problem. Turns out it was a Wraith that was attacking.
Huh.
And it kept scaring the shit out of him, so he kept running away.
Well, I must admit it's kind of funny, but thank you for letting me know.
Tell me a bit more about this cryptstone, anyway.
Well, it's pretty basic. It looks pretty similar to regular stone. It just seems to work better when you're stabbing an undead with it.
I don't suppose, since we resolved the whole issue, if you have any extra, you could maybe make a weapon out of this for myself and my comrades.
Well, I've still got to wait a couple more days for the merchant to turn up, but I can't see why that isn't a problem.
We're supposed to
still
be
have
here
to
for a few
charge
more
for it.
days. That's fine. We still have to be here for a few more days, so
Well, of course, I'll try and set some aside for you.
because I will admit it was quite hard to kill this thing, being incorporeal and all, since we'd had none of the weapons for such a task.
Well, that's a bit awkward, but yeah, I'll make sure some's set aside for you.
You have no idea.
He has a smile on his face as he pops the blade that he was polishing back up on a rack that seems like it's being used at the moment to cool down weapon, like allow like the ends of the blades of certain weapons to like just cool down and all that fun stuff. Next, are you doing anything else while you're here? Are you returning back to the inn?
No, I'm good.
That didn't answer the question. Are you going back to the inn, or is there anything else you want to do?
I would say, you mentioned about like injuries and cuts to your, unmentionables. Didn't find anything to do with that, so that's still a bit of a mystery.
Roll an insight check.
Wrong thing. 24.
So the response you get seems very much like something is being kind of hidden underneath it, but he replies with, "Oh, yeah, probably just dropped one of the blades I was forging or something."
Maybe. Anyway, what kind of money is in this sort of place? Like, do you get paid by the city, or is it more like a freelance thing? Or...
It's kind of a mix of the two. I get paid for the weapons that I forge, and there's a small amount of the tax that we pay gets contribute to keeping these shops up and running for the times when business is slow.
Yeah, when business is slow, it must be pretty difficult to feed the family, the wife and all that.
Don't have that problem. No wife, no kids. Just me and my trusty old forge.
Okay. Well, anyway, I've got to go, because to meet the mayor, of people. I don't know how successful our mission was.
Well, you have fun with that.
Will do.
And I'm assuming you're leaving at this
Yes.
point. Okay. Meanwhile, we jump over to Alek and Milo, and you both end up finding where Xanis has gone off to. He's currently in the room, well, at the in room that the boys were assigned, making sure that all of his equipment is in check and polishing his weapons. And
Hey, Xanis.
Sorry. Oh, hello Milo. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Actually, I was wondering if you could help me with something.
Oh.
Well, I think the combat with the Wraith has made me feel like I'm not really doing much to help in terms of combat. I don't know if it's just because the attacks from earlier, or if it's just in general. I was maybe hoping to get some advice on equipment that I should get.
Xanis scratches his chin. Well, I guess I could probably give you a hand sorting that out. I guess, no, we'll go have a look now. I think knowing the amount of stuff you're carrying on you, we could probably get something pretty decent sorted out. And the weaponsmith does kind of owe us a little bit, so I'm sure I could very politely ask him to do us a favour or two. Come on then.
All right.
And Xanis hops up, rolls back, and then slingshots himself up off the floor, and exits the room, leaving Alek kind of just standing there in the doorway, with Milo in tow of Xanis.
Guess I'll just wait for them to come back.
Okay, so Alek is going to wait in the room. As the next few hours pass, and about 10 minutes, like about 5 minutes or so before the meeting's supposed to start, everybody is regathered into the room, and as Xanis and Milo enter, not only is Milo wearing something a bit different, the vast majority of his old weaponry that he was carrying on him, and some of the old armor that he previously had, has been changed, or replaced, or sold, as he's wearing slightly different armor, and is now carrying with him two new weapons, or a new weapon in place of the slightly excessive number of weapons he was carrying previously. Okay.
I think that went really well, Xanis.
Well, it's easy enough. It's not exactly the toughest job in the world. Anyway, are all of you ready? We're going to be heading up to the mayor's office now.
Yep.
Okay. Let's do this.
Okay.
Okay, so Xanis turns on his heel and walks out of the room that you're currently situated in, and basically starts leading the group towards the mayor's, I don't want to call it a mansion because it's not that big. The manor. There you go. And as you arrive, the mayor seems a lot more relaxed than earlier. The guards let you in, having recognised your faces, and the mayor is sitting at his desk by the window, with a teapot and some tea poured out. Well, from what your mentor, or your assistant, I suppose, has told me, you've managed to deal with our problem.
Yes.
We have.
Ah, brilliant. Well, I trust it wasn't too daunting a task, was it?
No, we found the cause for the hauntings. It turns out to be a wraith. It attacked us in our inn, and then we chased it into the crypt, where we took it out.
Ah, nice and simple then.
So there should be no more disturbance to the townsfolk.
Ah, brilliant. And he kind of like slumps slightly in his chair, letting out a long, almost exhausted sounding sigh as he does so.
By the way, I must say that when I was doing my investigation to try and find out what was happening, the townsfolk spoke very highly of yourself. They thought you were a very good leader.
Well, I do my best. It's not an easy job, seeming that everybody kind of assumes that because I'm a rabbit there are particular things that I'm here for, rather than looking at me as an actual qualified and intelligent politician. But it is what it is, I suppose.
Yeah. Tell me about it. Well, we also found the exorcist that you hired,
Yes.
where he was... When we met him, he was wearing the garbs of the Lily and Beast cult, the same cult that sieged the town of Zodia that we had to defend.
He just looks at you shocked, like he doesn't really have words to say.
But anyway, the wraith in question seemed to be agitated by the scent of lemons by the looks of it. Maybe the person that it was linked to or whatever was originally allergic to them or something. But your exorcist, I say that with massive quotation marks, decided that it would be a good idea to fill the entire crypt entrance with lemon-scented candles.
His eyebrows somehow managed to raise even further than they were before, and you are met with the face of a man who is completely lost for words and just shocked.
We're not entirely sure what their intentions were, but if I had to guess, I would say they either intended to either anger or empower this creature so it could cause further havoc on the town. They claim themselves to be a candle merchant, but they're wearing the garbs and they could say anything to try and get us to believe that, and the story's so unbelievable that I don't buy it, to be honest. So they were either lying and impersonated an exorcist in an act of gross negligence, putting many, many people's lives at risk, and they're only a candle merchant, or they actually were a member of this cult and had malicious intent towards your town.
The mayor takes a moment to process this information, as Penton speaks for the group. Well, that's quite a lot to unpackage, I must admit. To think that a member of the cult, and that the Sleeping Wolves Guild, your guild, that you are representing, has been fighting for God knows how long. Right. Well, I shall have to escalate this to the highest form of security and law that we have. Rather than having to try and detain them in any prison cell that we have here, if he is some sort of ghost summoner and some practitioner of dark magic, then he must be I'll send him to Arcadia. I'm sure the royal family would absolutely love to boast and brag and inflate their egos even further that they caught a member of this cult.
Well, they do seem to pop up everywhere.
I tell you, it's awful. Thank you for apprehending this awful criminal. To think that such a disgusting, writhing, worthless human being could exist in such a space.
Well, like I said, they either were this criminal or they were a fraud, and so stupid that they thought that they'd pretend to be an exorcist and put the lives of anyone in this town in danger. So either way, I think they deserve to be punished.
Right, well, I can tell you that this man will probably never see the light of day again if I can have anything to do with it. And I know that the law in the Arcadian territory is quite harsh, so I'm sure there won't be any problems there. Well, it wouldn't surprise me if he was executed a couple of days after he arrived. But it has to be done. Such terrible people can't be allowed to live. especially if they intend to destroy the world as we know it. It seems as though the weight on the mayor's shoulders has lifted quite a bit. Does anybody else have anything to add? I will take the silence as a no.
No.
You would be correct.
Is anybody going to ask about the reward?
Yeah, I'm just waiting. I'm just staring at him like, come on, you know you.
He kind of seems a little bit uncomfortable about the fact he's being stared at, but shrugs and kind of ignores it. Well, I suppose that I should give you a reward now. I will arrange with the merchants that you should be able to sell most of your gear to them for its full value, rather than what they'd traditionally do. And I will make sure that I've appropriately contacted the Global Guild Association, and arranged for the reward to be sent here, rather than directly to the guild, as I'm sure that you'll be spending a few days here to recover from your injuries.
It sounds reasonable.
Thank
By
you.
the way, out of character, would Penton know much about Arcadia from
No.
being a criminal? No.
Arcadia is on a
warned
completely
about
different
it or
island.
heard stories about it. No? Okay.
Probably not.
Would Alec would know.
So, with that being said, he has requested the reward be basically delivered to Batzul for basically allocation later. And basically, he doesn't have the reward immediately to hand, but it's being sent. And Penton has delivered the full and correct story to the mayor, with no embellishments whatsoever. The mayor seems very much content. You are free to leave.
And leave I shall.
Okay.
So
Can we
I'm
ask
assuming
him if he
everybody's
has
left.
any other missions that he possibly
You
needs
would.
doing?
Okay. You please do this in character and ask him.
Excuse me. Do you have any more issues or things that you need resolving with that we could help you with? I don't know that we can necessarily do them, but I'm just curious.
Well, that's an interesting question for you to ask me, Miss Powers. But I suppose if your group were willing, you could probably stay about until this criminal is apprehended and actually taken by or sent off to Arcadia.
I don't think that'll be necessary. I think you've got everything handled here. Besides, we have lots of things we need to do in the city. We want to get some new weapons and sell some of our wares.
Of course, if you're going to be here for a few days, it would only seem reasonable.
Wait, what?
Well, you're going to be in the city, in the town of Batzul anyway, for a couple of days, I imagine. Don't suppose it would. I don't see why it would be an issue to stay an additional day. But I also know that the guild that you are representing is also quite tightly knit, very much a familiar bond of sorts. So you are welcome to stay if you would like, or you can you're more than welcome to return back to your guild at any given point. Basically, to summarize.
Yeah, I got a bit confused there.
Yeah, basically to summarize, his response to your question, Alice, was the only mission, quote unquote mission, he can really offer you is for your group to stay in Batzul until the person that the mayor will send for to escort this abominable criminal to Arcadia is basically just staying in the town until said person or people arrive to escort this criminal to the capital city. But this would not be in an official capacity, so you wouldn't get a
Right.
reward for it.
But basically, no.
So, I'm assuming you guys now leave the room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you have left. Are you returning to the inn? Or is there stuff that you would like to do beforehand? I'd say it's about 8, 9 o'clock in the evening.
Anything to sell?
Marlowe will return to the inn.
I'd like to heal my stat damages, please.
That
So I want to
will-
rest.
That will be done over a long rest. You will recover 1 point of damage to your ability scores each day.
What if I scream at Milo to help me?
I doubt that will work.
Can I finally sell these 50 rifle bullets that I just have?
If you want, or you can chuck them over to Milo. Whichever one takes your fancy.
Milo, do you want more ammo?
What kind of ammo is it aside from rifle?
That says
Is it
basic
just
steel
basic?
rifle ammo out of character. Yeah, it's just ammo type rifle ammo.
You sell it. I can always get some more myself.
Fair enough, I will sell it. One less unnecessary thing in my items list.
Okay.
I want to talk to Penton.
Okay. Alec, you approach Penton. I'm assuming everybody has just headed back to the guild. Guild fucking inn. Brain cells.
The inn.
Yeah.
In
This would
the
be
inn.
this would be within the inn. Are you talking to Penton in the room with everyone else, or are you asking?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is...
Go for it.
Damn, Penton, you really just threw that guy to the wolves there. Is that really necessary to get him arrested?
Was it really necessary to bring the man to justice who nearly got all of us killed? Yes, I think it was.
Well, I mean, if you say it that way, me and Meria also almost got us killed. So...
Yes.
I wish to be
did.
excluded from this narrative.
I should say this
Particularly
is probably...
you, Alec.
Hold on, kids. I just want to clarify that this would be in the boys' room, so Milo and Xanis can hear in this room. So Mira,
That's
Alice, and
fine.
Kay are not present. Anyway, sorry. Please carry on.
Particularly you, Alec, nearly got us killed.
Yeah, I was having a bit of a silly moment.
You walked into a crypt after a complete fucking stranger. Just because you wanted some. A stranger who was wearing the same robes as the people who sieged an entire town that got Carl fucking killed! Do you ever think before you take actions?
See?
I did throw that man under the bus. Do you know why? Because I can't do it to you. Because you're part of my group. And I have to be respectful. I'm trying very, very fucking hard to be respectful. But God, you make it difficult. And he's going to leave.
Okay. So Penton has just dropped that straight down and left the room, leaving Alec, Milo, and Xanis there in the room with the aftermath of that. Okay, I'm not sure what. I don't think Xanis would really have a reaction to this. He's probably just sitting there polishing the blade of his weapon again. I don't know what Milo's doing.
Aside from the thing that we were talking about in chat, Maya's gonna pick up the sign language book and just start going through it again.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sit on the floor and feel bad about my actions.
Okay.
Oh, hang on.
Fucking
Sorry.
notifications.
I'll turn my phone off.
Take your headphones out. Meanwhile, in the girls' room, you've heard the muffled aftermath. You've heard like muffled shouting through the wall, and then the sound of footsteps walking down the hall. But yeah.
I want to talk to Kay.
Okay. She's
Okay.
Kay-
Genius.
Kay is currently sitting reading a book.
Is it the normal book she normally reads, or is it a different one?
The book that you last saw her reading was like the black leather cased one that was like
Yeah.
kind of had like a Necronomicon design to it.
Yeah.
This one's slightly different.
Okay. Oh, hi Kay, so you got a new book. What are you reading?
Well, I was reading up on some elemental spells and how they work. I was thinking about taking after Dad a bit and learning some scholarly and stuff like that. Because I always read, so kind of makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, I mean that would be really cool for you to do. But when we saw Carl, you didn't look very well. What happened?
Well, the place we were in, it's called the River of Life. It's basically, it's like the ethereal plane, but like plus, I guess.
And why did it make you sick?
Because it's part of my family's, I guess, special magic, I guess. Basically, yeah.
Oh, the lavanders.
Yeah.
Oh.
Basically, we have a very strong attachment to. I think it was life. It's a very specific part of like the magic that we use. So a lot of, I guess, like a lot of healing and life-based things, and I think my dad kind of explained it better than I can, but apparently we've got a really strong connection with the afterlife or something like that.
Oh, okay. But like, if the lavanders are strong with life, do you think there's a family that's strong with like, well, the opposite, death?
Oh, so Alistair then, the Helms.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, do you think he could read that funny book?
He can. I've shown it to him before.
Huh. I guess that means you two have more in common than you think.
Yeah, I guess it's just a bit awkward to talk to him, especially since our families technically have had a history of killing each other.
Yeah, that's not great. I mean, it's kind of awkward because he's like my brother, but then you're my sister, so I'm kind of like, I'm both, but I'm neither.
I mean, do you know that? How much do you actually know about your family history?
I mean, I know the names of people, but I guess you can tell by what the mayor said, not that much outside of, talking to them.
Well, your from what my dad told me a while ago, your family has a history of killing each other, like a lot.
Oh.
So yeah. It's a bit of a mess.
Yeah. It sounds like the Rose was pretty controversial, but I mean, it sounds like the Etises are even worse, though.
Yeah, I can't say you're wrong.
I really wonder what's happened to Grandpa, though. I mean, since Mum's gone, I wonder, like, and Cassandra, Mother's looking after Caleris. I wonder what happened to him.
Kay just shrugs. She has no idea.
I mean, I'm still trying to get used to this whole new dynamic, you know? Like, I mean, I know it was, like, easy for me to be like, oh yeah, Mimi is now my brother, Alice is now my brother, but then now we're legally sisters. That's crazy.
Yeah, I guess. It's probably a lot to take in, but it could be worse, I guess.
I mean, how are you actually taking it?
I'm not.
You're not? You're not taking it?
No. It's not something I'm really got the mental space to process yet. I'm gonna give it a little while before I try and, get adjusted to it. It's a lot to take in, I guess. And since we've not really had any time to breathe yet,
Yeah, that's a good point. But I mean, if you all want to talk about it, I'm here for you.
She nods. Anyway, I hear you guys got in some major trouble with Xanis. And Kay looks at both Alice and Mira, who are in this room.
Yeah, he's planning to fight all of us soon. I mean, I get why, and he does have a point. Just it hurts to have to go through it, which I guess again is his point.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen what happens at in the Sleeping Wolves Guild when somebody does something that's potentially seriously damaging to either the guild's reputation or potentially had an entire group killed. But it's pretty similar.
Yeah, you kind of got to prove that if you do something bad, you have the power to make up for it.
Yeah, basically it's a case of if people are going to make... I remember Xanis saying, like, quoting the Guildmaster, that if you're going to do stupid things, that you should be able to deal with the consequences of it.
Yeah, it does just kind of make me think, like, what I need to do to stop doing things like that,
I mean, using your brain is a pretty good start. And Kay puts her hands over her mouth as she realizes she's just kind of directly insulted both Alice and Mira in this. Basically calling you both stupid.
No, it's alright. You kind of do have a point. I mean, I shake my head around a lot and it just feels empty sometimes, but maybe there is a brain cell I have to be using sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. Sorry, Alice. Didn't mean to insult you either. Just, I don't know. It kind of slipped out.
Okay, I'm pretty used to it at this point.
It's okay, she can't even spell her name.
I can, and I'll have you know, I can read.
Okay, but can you spell your last name?
Yes.
Go on then.
EOWLE
Uh-huh.
R S. I did it. Look at me go.
Okay, now do it backwards.
S R E W O P.
Okay, oh my god, she may actually be, like, learning. I'm scared.
I mean, she's pretty smart. You just think she's really dumb, Mira.
C'est la vie. Anyway, my head hurts, so I'm gonna lay down. That Wraith, oh my god, really took one out of me.
Oh. As I'm assuming that everybody is settling down for the night, but I have to ask, the one character that I currently don't know the location of, Penton, where have you gone?
It's not nighttime yet, though, is it?
It is.
Oh.
Have you left the building, is my question.
Oh, I was going to go do the selling of the bullets, but I haven't done it yet. I didn't realise
No.
it was now suddenly nighttime.
It has been nighttime for a while. It was
It
about
was
8
8 a.m.
p.m. It is 8 p.m.
We went to go see the
Uh-huh.
mayor at 8. Why did we go at 8 p.m?
What?
It was 4 a.m. before.
Yeah, it was
We
4
slept for a
a.m.
few
You had a
hours.
4-hour rest. That's
Uh-huh.
8 a.m. You had about 4 or 5 hours to prepare yourselves.
Okay, I'll sell the things tomorrow then.
Yeah.
When I left then, I went to my room or whatever. Or I wandered off for a walk through the town.
So you're out in the town currently.
Just what's the word?
Decompress.
Yes, the one.
Let's see if anything interesting happens whilst you're out. Okay. That's a nat 1. As you're wandering
I'm
out
getting mugged.
into the town, you end up tripping over your own foot. And as you land, chin onto the ground, your initial reaction is just, ow, that kind of hurt. Nothing too special. But you see you are spotted by the weaponsmith, who is currently very obviously chatting up the male Gareth that you spotted the night before as you were running to the crypt. And both of them seem a bit startled that you have just appeared, as though they were kind of lost in conversation. And the Gareth very, very quickly excuses himself and leaves.
I'm just walking. Walk into your house. I just walked and tripped over.
The Gareth at this point has basically fallen, sprinted back to his house, and the weaponsmith has shut the door. And that is about... And that's
I didn't see anything I had not already seen. So I don't know why they ran.
You are currently talking to empty space, but yes.
I'm thinking aloud.
Yeah. Anyway, you end up returning back to the night, and everybody gets a long rest in. Meaning that 1 point of ability score damage off of every party member, but basically 1 point has been removed. So if you have taken ABI damage, you can reduce it by 1.
Wait, so each
Each individual
gets
stat.
reduced by 1, or like one stat gets removed by 1?
So all of your stats will have 1. Basically,
Okay, cool.
Basically, if you take an ABI damage and you got all your minuses, you reduce that minus by 1. Unless it goes back to 0. In which case you just put it back at 0. Shouldn't be too difficult. Has everybody done that?
So what are we removing? 1 off each.
1 off. Okay, so you know you have negatives on your temp stat boost.
I don't.
Reduce them. You don't.
No.
Okay.
It's only
okay,
if you
fine.
got hit by the wraith by that
Yeah.
attack. If you don't, then you
Oh,
don't need
no,
to
I
change
didn't.
anything. Look,
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get hit. Okay, well that's fine. I don't have to change anything then.
don't worry your precious head. There you go.
Lovely.
So it rolls around to the next morning. It is now the 14th of June, 56 AR. And everybody's up. But
Oh,
the people in the boys' room, so Alek, Milo, and Penton, you are very keenly aware that Xanis is not present in this room.
Where's Xanis?
This is the morning, right?
Yep, this is the morning.
Okay.
Alice is ready to fight us.
I wasn't there for the declaration of fight, was I? So
The
I don't
only
know what's
people
going
that
on.
are aware of this fight occurring are Alek, Mira, and Alice.
I told Kay.
Oh, yeah, and Kay. Kay knows as well.
Is
Milo,
that
do you know where
today?
Xanis is?
Yep.
Basically, Anna's decided that he wants to fight myself,
This is
Alec,
the boys' room.
and Mira, and so we're gonna.
Alice,
Alex,
See
you're
you.
not there. This is the boys'
Alice,
room.
are you trying to talk through the wall?
You shouting through the.
Are you shouting this through the
He's
wall?
screaming through the wall.
So I thought we were in the same room. No,
No.
I'm
No,
not
we're
shouting
not.
through the wall.
Okay.
I cannot hear you.
Sorry, I'm just imagining like Alice puts her lips up to this like crack in the board and just very quietly whispers through.
Scream.
Tapping it out in Morse code on one of the
Yeah.
No,
pipes.
okay, but I will tell Penton. Yeah, Xanis is gonna, and also Alice.
He's gonna what, sorry?
Kick my ass.
Ah. Finally sick of the party shit. I'm surprised this
Obviously,
didn't
yeah.
happen earlier. I'm guessing this is in some sort of arena where you're not actually going to die.
I said similar.
Oh, really? Oh, that'd be nice.
I would hope so.
Yeah, I'd imagine
Otherwise
at
it'll be
this point.
Sans 3 party members.
Just kills
yeah.
3 of you. At this point, I would say that you've gotten up, gotten changed, had something to eat, and are basically preparing, like finishing your morning routines. Xanis is completely absent for the entirety of this.
Did he say we have to be there?
Yes. You are aware of the time. You have about half an hour before you need to be present.
I'll just go up there now.
Oh, can I see Mimi?
I want to see if I can talk to him before.
Okay, so Alec has wandered off to go to the place, so I am moving you over here. Mira, you go up to Milo.
Wait, I left the room?
No.
Yep.
I'm
I would
fine.
assume that you've finished your morning routine. So, bathing, probably redoing your ponytail, etc.
But before anything, did I overhear the conversation with Alec and Penton?
Yes.
So do I actually know what's happening? Okay.
Your passive perception is 25. So, yes, you definitely heard that. It is your choice whether you wish to comment on it, but I will say that Alec is no longer present in the building.
Mimi, what's wrong?
Well, I don't know if you know, but Xanis is planning to fight Alice, Alex, and Team Owl, like, soon. I don't know what to do.
Well, there's not really much I can do to help you there, I'm afraid.
I know you have drugs.
Mm. They're not gonna last that long.
I know, but I'm still feeling awful from the raid. Isn't there, like, anything?
From the Wraith. Wait, I've still got... Milo pulls out the chocolate that Father Bear gave him. Because he only took a nibble of it.
Yes.
This should help. Milo gives Mira the chocolate.
Is it white chocolate?
No?
No, it's milk.
Oh, even better. Nom. I'm gonna take a massive chomp out of it.
Yeah, I would say that... I'm going to say for the sake of this that you were given a second one, Milo, because to gain the effects of the full thing, you would have had to have consumed the whole thing. So,
Okay.
fuck it. I'll just say that you ate it, and at some indeterminate point, you have a second just conveniently around. So,
I
Mira,
mean, even if I didn't have the entire entire chocolate, I would have healed all of the stats.
Touche. Yeah, so it's one, I believe, off the top of my head. Actually, no, not off the top of my head, because I have the technology for this.
Use your tech.
So you can restore 1d4 points of ABI damage and eliminate any fatigue. So I believe it's... I can't remember whether it's across one stat or whether it's multiple stats, but it doesn't specify. So I'd assume it's 1d4 points total.
Well, yeah, I got a
That's what it
3, and I have 3 -1s, so it is.
Yeah, we're gonna say that it's across any stats because I can't be asked.
Thanks, sir.
You're welcome,
Plus, I just
I
want to
guess.
be on even footing with Zan Zan. Anyway,
Don't call my child
Zan.
that.
That is what will get me killed.
Probably.
Xanis just turns the safety off. He's like, "You've gone too far." Thank you,
Yes.
Mimi. But
Be
also,
calm.
how are you doing after seeing Carl again?
I'm better. Although I did forget
Yeah.
to say something to him.
What do you want to say?
Happy belated birthday.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure he understands. I'm sure he knows that you mean it. Plus, we can have a party.
Mira, he died on his birthday.
Oh, that's a bit awkward. Yeah, that's a bit awkward.
You don't say. And don't forget, we're twins.
Yeah. Oh, yes, your birthday too. Happy belated birthday. I get a bag of beef jerky out my pocket and I give it to him.
Okay, thank you, Mira.
Happy birthday, Mimi!
Oh my god. Okay, this is happening. Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, let's go get my food. 1 second.
Okay.
Move on.
So, Mira just kind of proceeds to head over, I'm gonna say, after that interaction. Alice, are you heading straight over there, or?
Yeah,
Okay.
boys.
So,
Let's go.
Penton, Milo, and Kay. The three of you are just kind of left. It seems like Father Bear either hasn't rolled out of bed yet, or he's an early waker. But the three of you are left with the knowledge that Xanis is about to probably curb stomp the three of your group, and the only people that this has been mentioned to are the three involved.
Gonna be honest, guys, I kinda wanna watch. One, because they'll probably need healing afterwards. And two, because it's just...
Oh my god.
I kinda
I'm
wanna
so glad you
see
said
what
it before I
Xanis
did.
can do.
I'm so sick of their shit. I really want to see them get their shit stomped.
I wanna see Alek get destroyed, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, same.
Mira, I'm kinda worried about, to be honest.
It's fine, he won't kill them.
He won't kill them, probably. Well, but there's like... We've been in one of the simulation things before, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have.
If I recall, there are like safety mechanisms.
Yes, there are safety measures that can...
This is me talking to Penton and Kay.
Sorry, I'm just... As DM, I'm kind of just clarifying that you know this information.
It's kind of been a simulation.
Yes. You had your exam simulation.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. They won't die. Severely wounded. Definite ego bruising on Alek's behalf. Probably.
I
But,
don't know whether any actual injuries can occur. I know they can't die. But if they're put out of action, then that could be an issue if we suddenly get attacked by more members of the cult.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, we should probably get moving or we're gonna miss it.
Oh yeah,
That's
shit!
true.
Let's go!
Are we fucking running to the fucking Colosseum thing?
Yes, I would assume so.
I'll never forgive myself if I miss this.
Farted ketchup everywhere.
Oh, do you have like an almost empty bottle so it just goes...
You know those massive, like, 700... Yeah. It's 875 millilitres in this ketchup bottle. It is nearing the end.
So it just makes big... Yeah, I know.
Do I have time
it
to
just
get
went
the
on my
equivalent of
keyboard.
popcorn before the thing
it
starts?
looks like...
Hold on.
If you...
Do I have time just before while I'm walking there to get like the strongest fucking alcohol I can possibly acquire with money and just try and get at least a little shit face?
You would You would probably, I'd say for the sake of this, probably not, purely because you have a very short period of time to get there. Like, Alice and Mira are both, like, what? Maybe, I think Alice is shortly
Already
behind
there.
you. Alice would be shortly behind you on your way there. And Mira is technically late, quote unquote.
What have I done?
If I could have got drunk, I
Technically.
would have.
So I don't have time
I'll
for
probably
popcorn.
get drunk. I'll probably get drunk after.
Just hop and I'll arrive on time. It's fine.
Yeah. Penton, you were asking me something. I kind of ignored you.
I said, do I have time to quickly acquire the equivalent in this universe of popcorn, or popcorn if it exists?
Yes, popcorn does exist. Corn is a
Do I have time to get popcorn?
yes. You're
Yes.
walking into a guild that is mostly used by merchants.
Oh, we're back at the guild. Of course we are.
Not the Sleeping Wolves Guild, the Batzul Guild,
Okay.
that is now just
Well,
kind of used.
so
for,
every guild has a simulation room. Then.
yes,
Yeah.
it's standard procedure because you can't do the exams without that.
I will
If
go
it's
get
a
some
combat exam.
refreshments then for myself, Milo, and Kay.
Okay, so Penton returns to the arena with 3 tubs of popcorn.
There you go. Don't
Thank
say I don't
you.
do anything for you.
Thank you, Benson.
Meanwhile, down in the arena floor, Mira, Alice, and Alek are standing there.
Oh yeah.
This is like huge. Oh, mother!
What the fuck was that?
I bit into my chicken nugget, and all the chicken just spurt out in my mouth, and it's really hot. And it, like, you know, when it tickles the back of your tongue, it just
Yeah.
makes you go.
Yep. Anyway, as this is occurring, sorry, Alek, you sound like you're about to say something. Sorry, my bad.
No, I wasn't. I
Oh,
was
okay.
going, suffering.
Understandable. Okay, so as this is occurring, you're wondering where the hell Xanis is, and he basically jumps over the bar of the arena and lands in, ready to go.
Woo! Go Xanis!
Oh my god.
That's a bit mean.
Bring it on.
Should I even bother, or should I just lay on the ground and just let it happen?
You're proving
Are you seeing this out? Are you saying this out loud?
I'm saying this out loud.
You're literally proving his point if you just lay there.
Well, he's right.
Get a grip. Come on.
Oh, I don't want her.
Then leave.
Xanis pulls
If
out
I-
his gun blade and his gun knife.
Fuck me.
You can choose to lay there on the floor and do nothing, but by doing that, not only are you proving the fact that you are a danger to yourself and the rest of this group, but you're kind of proving my father right in that maybe, just maybe, accepting some random mercenary into the guild is not a good idea. So stand your ground and prove me wrong, or you can prove me right. Maybe not the best idea, huh? Roll initiative.
Okay, well.
I be first into battle.
Yep.
I'm going to
Oh,
use
shit.
expend a use of harm touch and be the first into battle.
I don't want to be here. Okay. Whoa, okay.
Okay, Alice, what did you roll?
Initiative
Yep.
15.
15. Okay.
Yeah.
Mira.
19.
Okay. And Alek.
18.
Okay. And now to roll Xanis' initiative. That is a 19 total. So Z to A. Okay, so start of the fight. Xanis is the first to move.
No,
Right.
can I use first into battle?
It wouldn't be a surprise round. As
What
far as I'm
race is
aware.
Xanis
No.
again? Is it dual race? Moon, Wolverine, and
Yeah, it's Moon Wolverine and Moon Hollow Fox, though technically it's a quad.
He's gonna have a
because
fuckload of resistances. I know Lupus wasn't weak to fire. He was resistant to fire and ice. This boy doesn't have any weaknesses. He just has resistances. Back sight.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
For you.
Let me
Pretty
just
much
check
nothing.
your ability real quick, just so I'm aware. First in battle. Yeah, it's to act in a surprise round. This
Yeah.
wouldn't be considered a surprise
Okay,
round.
that's fine.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, so starting off, because let me make sure I got my initiative order right. 9.
Suddenly feel sick. I don't know why. It's really
Anxiety.
fun.
What, for real or
Yeah.
Yeah.
in character?
19.
No, but like for real.
Oh dear.
Don't vomit.
Hang in there.
Breathe. Okay. Mira, what's your dex, please? Because both you and Xanis rolled the same on initiative.
19.
And yeah, okay, Xanis is moving first. Because he has higher dex.
Yeah, no shit. No shit. You're asking me when you know the answer.
I do, but I don't, because I don't remember your stats individually. Gonna be fair. So Xanis starts the fight with Blast Shield.
A copious amount of ketchup.
It's how many? -2. Uses Blast Shield on himself, so for the net. Milo, would you mind?
Thread.
doing yeah, please.
So Xanis Blast Shield.
So it's plus, where is it? Plus 8 AC for the next 8 rounds.
We're not hitting this boy. Wait, was that a spell?
Nope, that's an ability.
I think his ability's stuck.
Welcome to Gunbreaker. Using his bonus action, he puts up Aurora. So for the next 8 rounds, he has plus 8 to his AC and fast healing 9.
Oh my god.
And is then going to immediately use his movement speed to move up to Alice.
Hello.
And he is going to use back-to-back trigger attacks with the gun knife and the gun blade. So it's another -2. -2 ammo, but that's already used his bonus action and an action, so 2.
I will say my shield is very much up at this point. Like,
Yeah, I would imagine. Does a 21 hit?
nope.
Nope. How about what's your? Let me check your AC with the shield, just so I'm aware whether this hits or not. So that's 29. I'm pretty sure that hits.
Yeah,
So you got
29 hits.
Yeah. Okay, and that is with the blade trigger. So that is a crit. Do you have any wind resistance, by the way?
Yes.
How much?
15.
Okay, so you take 9 times. Wait, hold on. Why did I roll these together? What sort of dipstick am I?
Dipstick.
So you take 7 points of wind damage and 18 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay, and then
Alex says they can't hear anyone.
Oh my god.
have you checked your audio settings? Just make sure they're...
Hello, I've connected on my phone
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening there.
yeah, I don't know.
What are you doing on your phone?
Really quiet also.
You're not talking
I'm-
to yourself, have you?
Huh?
You can't talk if you're deafened.
Can you not?
No, you can't.
Can-
Except your mic.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
You're
we
Yeah.
can
very
I
loud
can hear
on
you.
God.
Okay.
Okay, good. Sorry. I've just been a bit anxious all day because I haven't had my pills for like 2 days and I forgot.
That's alright. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, man.
Yeah,
Fine, you're vibing.
I'm literally so silly. What's happened since I've been?
So far, Xanis has used up 3 actions and a bonus action. He's about to pop off final action before his turn ends.
Have I been taking any damage that I need to put on?
No, you're fine.
Not yet. You're
Oh.
fine.
Okay.
It's literally just been Alice took the brunt of the first 2 swings. I do, however, need all 3 of you to make a. Oh god. Need you to make me a con save, please.
I got this.
If you want. Will we use your reaction though?
Is there
I mean-
an audience beyond just me? Beyond just Penton, Milo, and Kay?
Hmm?
Do people like come to see the arena? Like
Not
an
at the
audience
moment,
come?
no. You haven't attracted a crowd yet.
Yet.
But yeah, I need everybody to make me a con save, please.
Oh, those are my favourite. Oh wow. Where's my?
Okay,
There's
so.
there's a 2.
Oh god, I'll go from top to bottom. So, Mira,
Oh my god, hang on. 33?
that is a success.
Yeah!
So you take 12 points of non-elemental damage.
Okay.
Alice?
15.
Pardon?
15.
15, that's a fail.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you take 24 points of non-elemental damage, and for the next 5 rounds, you have D-Protect 5 and D-Shell 5. So you so you have -10 to AC and -10 to all spell saves.
Oh god.
And Alek.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah, okay, so it'll be the same thing. 24 points of non-elemental damage, and then D-Protect 5 and D-Shell 5 for the next 5 rounds.
24, you said?
Yeah. So
Minus.
you also have I'll get I think Milo's been putting it in the buff and debuff thread, which I should probably
Cool.
join so I know. There we
Oh
go.
yeah, I stuck it in the
Yeah, so that'll be for
Thread.
both yourself and Alek.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oonga.
Bunga bunga. Anyway.
that is the end of Xanis' turn. So Mira, you're next.
First thing I'll do is I'll cast Mass Gnomes Coming.
Mass gnomes coming. Was that? I heard that.
So many gnomes coming today.
+6 to y'all's intelligence. Oh, fuck, I'm crying.
Thank you.
Anyway, yes. After your mass gnomes coming, what are you doing?
I'm gonna cast Slowger. No, he's immune to slow, isn't he? I don't know.
I can't tell you.
Sure. So I'll cast Slowger on Xanis.
I'm gonna
Okay.
take my blender off.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
What is the DC for that, and what save is it?
27 con.
Con.
Mm-hmm.
and because
2 seconds.
because
2 seconds. I'm doing
Xanis
this.
is within 10 feet of me,
Yep.
he takes -2 on all saving throws.
Okay.
Go! That's my go!
I will keep that in mind.
I have a lot of passive abilities that yeah.
I need to get my Google Docs open, hang on.
Yeah, no, Mira, that does not succeed, as I rolled a 49 total.
49. Oh, right, he has plus. Oh, right, yeah. So that is walked. Where is my sheet? Hello? Why are all these PDFs in my documents? Where is it? The fuck? It's gone! Oh, did I delete it? That'd be funny. I deleted my cheat sheet. Well,
done.
that's awkward. Anyway. Just I'm gonna have to rewind it anyway. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. This is my life now. I have Counter Strike. Yo.
No, you do still have your cheat sheet.
Where is it? I can't find it.
It's in the pinned messages. Look in your ideas chat.
Oh, they've you saved my life. Thank you. Apparently I deleted it from my messages, so this is out of date. That's a shame. Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm going to use 1 point of my arcane pool to give +4 damage and hit to my spell rod.
Okay.
Let me put that. I can't. Is that a bonus or was it? I don't.
That'll be a bonus on top of what you've already got.
Okay, I know it's magical. Oh my god, I'm lost. I guess I'll try to hit him with my spell rod. Sorry.
Yep. Roll to hit.
I'm gonna go awfully wrong. Oh. There's a 35 hit.
Nope.
Okay. Well, screw you then. Politely. I'm gonna bonk him again.
Okay. Roll to hit.
That's a nat 20.
What's it total?
44.
Nope.
What do you mean no? Do you mean he has that thing where it just like no critty witty?
Yeah, your total roll is a 44. That does not hit.
Even with a crit?
Even with a crit, does not hit.
I'm losing my mind, mate. I'm losing my mind. Fine, I'll just phalanx 3 myself. This is my second spell so far, right? So that's -15 to physical, not spells level damage basically.
Okay.
Physical elemental damage to myself. That's it. And I'll cast Haster. That thing.
Haster.
I'm never gonna remember. You know what I mean.
Well, yeah, I know,
Hey,
but
please,
for the sake
Mimi.
of...
Oh my god, this is now my second action, isn't it? Or is it my third spell?
Third spell.
Oh, my first spell.
Because you... Fucking, what's it called?
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, I have to read through this.
That's okay, take your time.
Trying to think of something that I can do to hit him, but I don't think I have anything. I have +2 concentration checks? When did I gain this? Bruh. Dude, none of this is helpful, like, at all. Alright, I'll just try to... Wait, I already hit him with my rapier. Or I haven't hit him, but you know what I mean.
Yep.
I'll just use my innate spell blizzard. It won't cost me MP. I just want to get to the next round.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Do I not get a bonus for my hit on this? It doesn't say. Oh wait, yeah. Oh, I'm being a dumb fuck. I'm being a dumb fuck. Don't worry. 28.
28 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just try. Oh my god. I'll try vampiric touch. When I hit him with my rapier, with my staff rod. Oh wait, 44 doesn't hit, and I just got another nat 20. Anger! Can I just pass my turn? I'm not hitting this thing. This little boy. I'm not gonna do anything, so I'm just gonna...
This thing.
I'm upset, okay?
It's okay.
This is brilliant. Anyway, are you actually passing your turn, or are you laughing? Are you...
Come on, this or a break, Alice. Go.
Okay. That will go. It's a round spell, so it will go off at the end of the round. So it'll be after Alice's turn is completed. Please be aware of this. I feel that. Alek.
I'm done.
Build each other up
Yeah.
until you get to the point where you can hit him.
Going to. You're not fine.
You're
I'm
not
gonna
in
cast.
the fight.
I'm commentating.
Mm-hmm.
You're shouting stuff from across
They
the...
cannot hear you.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
It's my turn, right?
Yes, it is Alek's turn. You also have haste. Keep that in mind, please.
Recall death. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, what's the DC?
It's an 8th level spell, so it'll be in combat. 8. 31 is the DC.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I rolled a 33.
Fuck! Fucking oh! That would have been so great. It would just end the entire thing. Right. 5d6 non-elemental on a succeed. Where are my d6? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so wow, 15. Wow, that's really high. 15, 20, 20, yeah, 26. 26 non-elemental is what he takes.
Yep, I have removed that off his health.
And then I will cast... That's also a wisdom save, and clearly is full of wisdom. Why are you on my sheet?
Who's on your sheet? What?
Penton's on my sheet.
If you
I'm
would not.
looking for...
Okay. Let's see the harm of it. Christ.
I'm looking for gravity, but I can't find it. Oh, it's one of the new spells. Oh. Never mind. I'll just cast stop. Make a wisdom save again. I think the DC is 30.
Stop. Yep. Okay. Yeah. DC is 30. That is a 37 total. So.
Oh, bro's got amazing wisdom. Oh. Yep, that's my turn. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, so yep,
I'm gonna
Alice.
activate Dark Side.
Okay.
Which is minus 20 to me. Here I am. Minus 20. And then I'm gonna use Dark 3.
Dark 3, roll to hit.
Okay. 35. Do I have any bonuses for a spell?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, surely I get a hit bonus.
Oh, fucking.
Spell level.
It'll be if it's Dark 3, it'll be
Yeah, I
hit
just
bonus
found it.
spell
Spell
level 3.
level 3. It's a 9. Okay, 44 to hit.
Does not hit.
Again.
Yep, roll to hit again.
48.
48.
Yep.
Wait, how the fuck did you get plus 48 to hit on us? Okay, yep.
Dark Side gives me plus 30 to all
Spell saves.
Rip.
Not
Sorry.
spell hit.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. I had to learn to read.
You shouldn't have said anything. We would have been fine.
Okay, well it's only a plus 5 to... Okay, so they both fail. Don't.
Yep. That's okay.
Ignore me.
Take your time.
I am next to Xanis, so
Mhm.
please make a wisdom save.
What's the DC?
For Aura of Rage, enemies within 10 feet of the Dark Knight must make a wisdom save of DC 10 plus half my level.
So that'll
My
be
charisma modifier.
so it's 20 plus whatever your charisma modifier is, which I believe is +3.
Yeah.
This would what was that? It's a 38 total. So no, smiley face.
I don't know what this is going against.
It'd be a wisdom save. So it'd be
I have to roll a
the
wisdom
DC
save.
there. No, he has to roll a wisdom save against your effect. So your DC is 23 for that ability. I'll make sure I've scaled. I'll make sure I've written it down properly next time. But my apologies.
Okay. So that failed. Did it?
Is that the end of your turn?
No. I'm just asking, did it fail?
What the? Yes, he rolled a 39
Okay.
total.
Xanis is now immune to the effect for 24 hours.
Seems legit.
I know that he has fast healing.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be a healing spell or a spell-like ability?
That would be a spell-like ability, yes.
Okay, so all of them, any healing. So for Aura of Quietus.
Yep, Aura of Quietus.
Any healing spells or spell-like abilities used by the Dark Knight's enemies automatically fail when they're within 10 feet of me.
Yep. Okay, that's good to know.
This can only be overcome by the spellcaster making a caster level check of DC 11 plus Dark Knight's level.
So 31 total then.
Yeah.
So what do I use for that? Because it's technically not a spell. I guess.
Me standing next to Xanis does a lot of good things.
For the sake of not wasting time trying to work out what it is, I'm just going to say that disables his fast healing for now.
Okay, lovely. And can I cast Darkhold?
Yep.
Make a wisdom save.
What's the DC?
16.
16.
Yeah, 16.
He succeeds. 21.
Yeah. Well, we all saw that coming. How many turns have I done? I've done 3.
So you should have 2 more, because you have haste active at the moment.
I can't bash him. Plus 12 to melee attacks. Actually, I could. Let's bash him. Roll to hit with Mado's longsword.
Are you making sure that's not the damage increase?
It says plus 12 to all melee attacks.
So yeah, I believe that'd be the
plus
damage.
12 damage. Oh,
Yeah.
rip. Plus 5 to hit. Oh, shit. I can't. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Sorry. I don't think I can do anything. I'm not sure what to do.
Well, do what. If you're not sure what to do, you can hold your actions, or you can pass the rest of your turn. It is up to you.
But I'm not sure I could hit Xanis ever.
That's kind of the point at this point. Get this. What? What spell?
None of my spells are gonna hit.
You can dispel someone's buffs.
Even my buffs are not gonna hit. Okay, I guess that's the end of my turn.
I'm fuming right now. You're telling me this entire time we could dispel buffs, even if they weren't granted by a spell.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Dispel works on.
No.
Dispel functions on spells and spell-like abilities. That is a spell-like ability. If it is magical,
What
if
spell-like
it is magical
ability?
in nature, it is magical in nature. Both brutal shell, fucking blast shield. Wrong. They're so fucking similarly named. Blast shield and aurora are both magical in nature because it is using a class ability which is magic. The only time that a buff is not magical is when you're literally putting a physical thing in the way. Like if Mira decides to use Alek as a human shield, that is a non-magical AC bonus because it's concealment. I'm not joking.
I mean, I'd only get like +2 AC, but yeah.
What
Oh
am I
my-
dispelling?
If
Do
you
you
want
have
to do,
dispel?
I'm
Yeah, I
pretty
have
sure Alice
dispel.
has dispel. Yeah, if you want to try and
Yeah.
dispel Xanis' buffs, you are more than welcome to try.
Oh well,
Why
let's,
can't I
let's
see
do it.
Alice's MP?
Yeah, rest in peace, my MP, because I'm gonna do that.
Dude, no, I
in a
can't even
minute.
see it. It doesn't exist.
Not very high.
Have I not?
I need to
adjusted
roll a
token?
caster level check.
Yep. So there you go.
Hooray.
I didn't realise that it hadn't been set to visible. Yeah. So
Caster
you'll.
level check.
So it'll be fucking. It'd be +20 to that.
Okay, so 38.
38 versus what level is this ability? This would be.
I get a +5 from dark side.
No, that's to hit. That's a hit bonus. So, which buff are you trying to dispel, please? Are you trying to aim for Aurora or Blast Shield?
Blast shield.
That is a
Blast
success.
shield.
Alice, I'm so proud of you. I
I
could
don't
kiss
always
you. but
roll
that
an
would be
18,
gay.
okay?
Wait,
get excited.
so Xanis doesn't have blast shield up right now.
No, so his AC has gone down by 8 points.
Oh,
Yo,
we can hit him! Let's go!
Woo!
Do I still have an action? Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm whipping out the longsword, baby.
no, Alice, that's my girl.
Woo!
Okay,
Nice.
so you have one more action left. I'm pretty sure. Because you had 2
I'm
left.
using it.
Okay. And what's your last action?
I'm getting the longsword out and I'm gonna bish bash bosh.
Okay, roll to hit, please.
29?
Nope. That does not hit.
Okay, well that's the end of my turn.
Well,
Back to the top of the round.
Rid of my-
Okay, so this is gonna be interesting. Let's see how you work. So I'm going to. Okay, so Xanis prepares himself mentally for this, but proceeds to expend 4 of his ammo. Oh, I'm gonna have to get him to fucking restock ammo soon. Expends 4 of his ammunition to use the highest level of brutal shell as part of his attack, and rolls to hit Alice with the silver gunblade. That is a 23. No, 23, 33. 15 plus 18. 33.
Yeah, 33 hits.
33 hits. Okay.
It does it? Yes, it does. Yes.
No, I want to cycle back up to 1 hour before.
Especially with my -10 to my AC.
Okay.
no, this is not okay.
I know. Okay, here we go. How much wind resistance did you have, Alice? It's 15, wasn't it?
15.
Yep, so you take 5 points of wind damage.
Hmm?
And... Brain is having a moment.
Do you ever just lag?
80 points of slashing damage.
80 or 18?
8-0.
8-0? My
I'm pretty sure I
lord.
read that right. I'm pretty sure I've read that right.
She's. Oh no, she hasn't.
Wait.
She hasn't.
Pop that 80 back up. I'm being a bit special.
Why not? You being special.
Yeah, so pop the 80 and then pop a 5 back into your health. I've calculated this wrong. I'm reading the ability, it's like, oh yeah, does this damage. It's the actual trigger ability, which is the wind. So it's actually... So it's actually 61 wind damage and 24 slashing. So 84 total.
Okay. 84.
Whew, I nearly accidentally did the wrong thing.
Right.
I basically nearly did more to you than you should have actually taken.
By 1 point.
Wow. I can't believe you're cheating.
I know, that's why I corrected it and fixed the problem. Smile. Then, second roll. What was your AC at the moment is really low. He's gonna use a bite attack.
That sounds a bit inappropriate.
I can bite him back.
Yeah.
You bite him, bitch!
He bite.
He
I rolled a 1 on the damage.
Hey!
So that's a 20.
chipped his
That's a
tooth.
20 total to hit, which I'm pretty sure hits even with the shield up. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because I have a -10 to my AC.
Yes. So you take 11 points of piercing damage, and then follow that up with the knife because that's the first action. So I can use the bonus action up. That's that's a 36 total, and the knife is going to be just a regular swing. So
36 kills me. 36 kills me.
yeah, you're not. I haven't. No, 36 is into hit, not 36 damage.
Oh.
Don't
I
worry.
have a hypothetical. If Dispel can be used to dispel buffs, can it be used to dispel debuffs on an ally?
Yes. That is the whole purpose of the spell.
Ally!
That's why oh my god. There are some buffs and debuffs that can't be removed by the Asuna line of spells. That's why Dispel exists.
Oh my god, I'm such a genius.
Yes. Yes.
10,000 IQ.
I wish you were a genius a bit
So,
sooner.
no wind damage, but you take 18 points of piercing damage from the knife attack. So that's that. Follow up. Fucking dice, please!
Please.
Okay. That is the next Gunblade attack. That definitely hits. And that is also a crit. So 5 points of wind damage. And 24 points of piercing damage. If you are
And she's dead.
you are on you will then hit 0 HP. Because
Yeah.
there is
Oh.
safety measures in place. So you are on 0. So just set yourself to 0, Alice.
Yeah, no, I know.
So you are now basically down for the count.
No, I had such good things lined up.
Xanis
It's
moves on
alright,
to
I got
Alek,
this. I got this.
and then unleashes a second brutal shell. And expends 4 ammo with the
I'm fine.
with the gunblade. That definitely hits. Because your AC is 4 at the moment, isn't it?
I have 78 hit points. Just tell me if I get to 0. I have a feeling I will.
How much? Sorry, it's gonna sound like a really stupid question, but do you have any wind resistance?
No.
No. Okay, so I hate having to do maths because I actually have to do the maths this time to work out if it's correct.
I mean,
No,
really, if it's above 78, you don't have to work out exactly what it is. I can just...
I don't know whether it's above 70. That's the thing.
Okay, well then you do have to work out.
Okay, so if that, I'm pretty sure I've done my maths correctly. That plus that plus that. So you take a grand total of 88 damage.
Goodbye.
So 16 piercing and 72 wind. You are now on 0 HP.
Mm-hmm.
Xanis then
Knuckles.
moves up to
No.
Mira.
No, I reject your advances. This is not consensual.
It's not that kind of advance, but
Yeah,
I gotta get my
the
proficiency one way or another.
the first one,
It's not like that.
the first attack misses, which I'm pretty sure a 21 does not hit. Does a 21 hit you?
I've
Assuming
got
you
up.
have guard up, yeah. What's the
Yeah,
AC
it
total then?
doesn't. 21.
Your AC is 21 total. I just rolled 21.
Please.
Are you not gonna
Oh my god!
What?
It's 30. It's 27.
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm then gonna.
I'm like, you can't see, but I'm furiously waving my hands right now.
I can tell. And then for his final action, the last brutal shell. That is a 37 to hit. Okay.
Mummy, please. Mummy, no. Mummy.
That's a man, not a woman, but sure.
I don't care. I want my mummy. Get on!
Do you have any wind resistance?
Dude, the only wind that comes out of my arse, so no.
Charming. Okay, so you take.
Yes! Haha!
You
Minus
take-
20, get dunked.
Are you actually being serious or not?
I just want
Oh,
this
yeah.
to be over, so no.
Okay, understandable. So you take 12 points of piercing damage, and fucking what's the number? 68 points of wind damage.
Wow.
Wow, wow, wow.
Not even half HP yet, let's go.
And that is the end of Xanis' turn. Mira, assuming as Alek and Alice are on the floor,
Can we just fast forward to the end of this, politely?
do you intend to forfeit?
I don't intend to forfeit, I intend to fast forward time.
So you intend to forfeit?
No, I intend to fast forward time.
Okay, so...
Look, I'll do it for you. There we go.
Yep, I was about to do
Oh yeah.
that. So we get... So after, during this fight, Penton, Milo, and Kay are sitting there. I'm gonna say as this is happening, if we like wind it back a little bit, is there any commentary currently going on about what's
There better
actually
not
happening?
be. It better
You wouldn't
fucking
know.
I
not.
was going to ask that when I asked about the audience. I was going to say, if there's an audience, is there a commentator?
Well, it only lasted 12 seconds, so no.
No, this is so sad.
Well, actually, technically it'd be 18 seconds because the
Let's
next
get
round.
ready to rumble.
If Mira did nothing with her round and just kind of stood there and waited for it and accepted it, then yeah.
We're going the
she wouldn't finish
presumption
off.
that Meria did try, just that me, the player, cannot be asked.
Yes. So yeah, you would have gone down the next round.
Yeah.
So, with that occurring,
For a second, I thought we had a chance. Just for a second. Then I was like,
But then the other 11 seconds.
Yeah, sure.
So
My
basically,
plan
we
was
got
to, like-
there, went, oh, it's going to be a great fight, and then just...
Well, that was
I think I
boring.
managed one mouthful of popcorn.
so
My plan was to raise
yeah.
Alice and then dispel all of Xanis' bust and then go ham, but at the same time, my brain is acting very slow, and I'd rather not do that.
yeah.
Understandable. So
So
The
best
fight-
of 3?
yeah.
I'll finish my popcorn.
So, there's not even time. Never mind. I was going to ask, oh yeah, is there any commentary going on? There wasn't time for commentary. What am I talking about? So, within the span of about 18 seconds, this fight is over. Alek, Alice, and Mira are randomly distributed across the floor of the arena, and Xanis sheathes his weapons before leaving the Colosseum. Without a word.
We should probably get them up.
So can I get off the floor?
You're on 0 HP. No, you're not.
God damn it, Mimi!
You would, as far as I'm aware, the arena, now the fight is over, you would probably be set to 1 health, because that is what the safety limit is. So you're all on 1 health. You are conscious, you are very aware of what just happened, and the sheer speed at which you were just slapped onto the floor. And if you think about it, technically slammed 6 foot under, had that been an actual enemy.
Okay. I'm just gonna go walk off. I'm not gonna say anything to anyone. I'm just gonna go.
Marlo is going to run out of the Colosseum and see if he can meet Mira outside.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to the inn and just sleep.
Understandable. Alice, what are you doing?
Alice is angry.
I'm feeling
She's
that.
gonna pick up her sword and just start like swinging it around, like pretending it's Milo. Not Milo. Not Milo.
Bruh,
Slam
Pretend-
Milo.
what did
Pretend-
I do?
Pretend
I
that
disliked
she...
you like
No,
1
Milo
year.
in particular.
I only said I disliked you like 1 month ago. We never had a conversation about that since.
I'm sorry, No. The way that was stated, without any context, it sounds like Alice has picked up her weapon and is swinging it around, imagining that the weapon she's holding is actually Milo.
Oh, imagine that she's fighting Xanis and is winning, you know?
Yeah. So, a bit of a bruised ego, but you're continuing to practice. Okay.
She's angry. She's so angry.
So, attempting to find. Alek has just left. Alice is still in the arena. Xanis is missing. Or has just left. So, wow. Maturity.
Smells great, you mean?
Anyway, moving swiftly onwards from that. My question is, Kenton, what are you doing?
I was going to ask Dennis what he thought of the fight, but he's already left.
So what are you doing? Are you going to go and find Xanis, or are you going to go and see what's up with Alek or Alice?
Not Alice, because Alice will probably attempt to chop my head off. Even though, you know, the claims of becoming a better person seems like that probably will go out the window in the current state. So I'm going to try and go find Xanis.
Okay. So you are attempting to go and find Xanis. Kay stays in the Colosseum to keep an eye on Alice. She's not really sure where to wander off to at the moment. But let's start off with Milo's attempts to locate Mira. Please roll an investigation check. Astramira, please roll a stealth check. And also check your ideas chat real quick.
Okay.
As there is something that I have to slap on here.
Okay.
So please make your rolls. As Mira has got a few advantages here. I have given Mira a few bonuses because Gremlin energy, and also she already knows where she's going very quickly.
Yeah.
Might I add. So, Milo, what was your investigation check?
It was 19.
Mira, what was your stealth check total?
39.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
So
You are not finding me.
Milo, you have you want go all over the town trying to find Mira, and she's just nowhere to be seen. Like at all.
I'm gonna continue like walking around, and once I realise I can't find her, I'm gonna wait at the inn.
Okay. Are you gonna go and check on Alek? Or are you gonna leave him?
I'm gonna leave him.
Okay. So we go back to the Colosseum where Alice and Kay currently are. And Kay approaches Alice. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Kay kind of like does the sassy fist on hip push hip out slightly. Well, you don't exactly seem it. And it's pretty obvious.
Well, okay. Well, I didn't even hit him once.
Of course not. You also, I don't think the point quite sunk in. You do realise that entire thing just happened because you didn't at all try to stop Meria and Alek when they were running off, right? Like, at all.
Oh, well, but neither did you.
I wasn't there. How could I have prevented something when I wasn't even there?
Neither did Penton, and neither did Milo.
Penton wasn't there. Neither was Milo. None of us were there. It was you,
Okay, well,
Alek, and Meria.
I was meant to just. Yeah.
You're making excuses.
What am I meant to do?
That's the whole point of why he literally just slammed you guys into the floor, was to prove a point. You guys wandered off into the middle of the night with not a word. You could have died. Alice,
Oh.
I care for you like I care for Meria, like a sister. But he has a point. You could have got yourselves killed. I understand
The point I'm learning here is that I need to be stronger, better, and stronger.
No.
And
No. Because you have completely missed the point. Imagine if it had been the Guildmaster that did that. After finding out that the three of you had just wandered off into the middle of nowhere for something that wasn't even useful. Imagine that. You would have gone down in 1 second, if that.
I was telling them, I did say, why are we doing this? What are we doing the candles? It doesn't make any sense. Obviously, I'm not gonna just leave them alone. They were gonna die without me. So
But you should have just left them. What happens if we head into a cave and we end up finding something down there that could kill us all, and they're stupid enough to go and chase after it because it's got a glowing light or something stupid like that? You're gonna get yourself killed. Imagine what your mother would think.
Mira is my sister.
She's also not using her brain. You have to be her smart sometimes. I know that you're not the most intelligent, but even you have to see when a bad choice is being made, surely.
Yes, well, I did. I did see that was a bad choice, but
Then why didn't you leave them?
Because it was a bad choice to leave them.
And you
Alek is made of paper and Mira is dumb.
Well then, you're literally Mira's second cousin. She believes in everything you tell her, and she will listen to you without a doubt. If you had said to her that this is a terrible idea and you should go and get Father Bear or someone else, even Milo, you had the power there. She listens to you without any question.
That is true.
Exactly.
You're right.
I know you're not smart, but please. I don't want to watch someone else die. We already lost Carl. We already lost Jasper. We can't be making stupid choices like this. It's upsetting, if anything else. At the very least, if you're going to be stubborn, let me heal you. And she walks up to you and proceeds to cast Full Cure on you, restoring you to your maximum health, which I believe is 199. Yeah.
Yes.
So you are now back up to full health.
Thank you. Okay.
Now let's go back to the inn. You can, if you have problems with Xanis, just think before you say something.
I have problems with Xanis.
But I think you probably will, considering the considering the way that you were acting towards Penton when he upset you, you know, I'm not
a
going to put it
changed
past
woman.
you. I'm aware, but that's one person. You know what they say, good things come in threes, and stuff along that line. I'm not really sure. I'm not the best with talking. I don't want to see anyone else die. That's all.
Neither do I.
Well, let's go back. Okay?
Yeah. I'll put the sword away and feel okay.
Okay. So you and Kay end up on the walk back to the inn, end up, chit-chatting about... She actually asks you about where you learnt your sword skills from, so you end up talking to each other about, learning to fight, like, things along that line. Just general chit-chat on the walk back. However, we get over to Alstramira. Where are you currently?
That's a good question. Somewhere safe?
I would assume
But,
you're probably, towards, the end of one of the piers. Right at the end of the town.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Okay, and what are you doing?
What's it called? My gun, I can't say that word. Halberd.
The gun halberd, yep, what are you doing
The gun
with that?
halberd. I'm gonna cut my hair.
Okay.
And take all the flowers just out of my hair. I'm gonna throw them into the water.
Okay.
I'm done living like this.
So, Mira takes this... I just want to point out this is basically a polearm with about 10 foot's worth of reach on it. That you are currently using the axe blade of to cut out what parts of your hair? Anything in particular?
So I'm going to take all of it out, so it's just long.
All of the what? Obviously, I'm
So
aware you're cutting it shorter, but what are you
all
actually
the white.
doing with it? Oh, okay.
I'm getting rid of all of the white bits.
Okay. So, it's pretty shoddy, but it works, I guess. And the flowers end up drifting out into the ocean.
Yeah. So now I just have short hair. It's kind of rugged because I'm trying to cut it with a gun.
It's just a mess. You're using a polearm that is part axe to cut your hair with.
Exactly. But you know what? It's scruffy, but it works. So it's all different lengths, but you know what? It's fine.
Okay. I will give it a while before you return, as I assume you're gonna just take a little while to contemplate things.
For legal reasons, I'm gonna heal myself.
Yeah, obviously. It would make sense that Mira takes the time to heal herself up, so just expend the MP, do your rolls, whatever.
Okay.
Back at the inn, Alek.
Hello.
What are you doing?
I would like to talk to Father Bear.
Okay.
Because he is there.
Father Bear
He's
is
the
awake.
only one there.
Yeah, I would say this is before everyone else returns, but he's currently just sitting at one of the tables in the, I guess, living room style area on the bottom floor of the guild.
Father Bear, you're a holy man. I have a confession to make.
Ah, it's been a while since I've had to deal with clerical matters, but certainly, what's bothering you?
I am stupid, and I only did all that shit because I was like, oh, I'm in the guild now, I have money, I can do whatever I want, but it's so fucking stupid of me to think that I'm just gonna end up getting myself killed and no one will care. My uncle was right about me. I'm fucking worthless.
Father Bear has a very blank expression on his face as you're saying this.
Yeah.
And initially it seems extremely unsympathetic. Well, that's quite the confession to make.
Mm-hmm.
And my response to that would be, you're only worth what you think you are, and what you prove yourself to be. No human being or tiefling or whatever, no person, that's the right word, no person has the right to decide someone else's worth for them. You are the summary of your actions, deeds, and behaviours. Perhaps think before you act. It tends to be a pretty good method.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to sleep now.
Of course. Just take it easy on yourself. But make sure that you take preventative measures to make sure that you're not doing stupid things, if that makes sense. And Alek heads up to the bedroom to sleep. In the meantime, everybody at this point would have returned back to the guild. Apart from Penton, Xanis, and Astramira. Penton, can you roll investigation, please?
I can't. There it is. 21.
You do not find Xanis.
Damn.
As you're searching for him. He has basically vanished. Anyway. Are you going to continue searching, or are you going to return to the inn?
Well, if I didn't find him, and I've got a fairly decent investigation, it probably means he doesn't want to be found.
So you're returning to the...
I will return for now, and come back when he's ready.
Okay. Well... Okay. So... As a little bit passes in terms of time, and the guild are very anxious. The group are, I'd assume, quite anxiously awaiting the return of either Astramira or Xanis, or both.
Milo, who's been basically sat at the door the entire time.
Like a lost dog. He's just turning into the Grudge.
Sorry.
And during this, Astramira walks through the door.
Mira.
Hi.
Milo runs up to Mira and basically holds her face in his hands. Your head, what's happened? Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. I just had some thinking to do. I'm sorry that I worried you.
Just don't do it again, okay?
I won't. I don't want to do anything like that again.
Come and sit with me.
Okay.
Are we gonna sit down in like the main area of the inn, or are we like going up to the rooms?
Up to you.
How private do you want this discussion to be?
I mean, you either have it in front of Kay, or and
I
Alice,
mean-
or
I mean, Kate judges everyone anyway, so
Marlo was asking, where would you like to have this? Would you rather have it in front of Kay and the others, or just us?
probably just us if it's going to be something sentimental.
All right, let's find a table in the corner.
Okay.
We'll go and sit down. I'm guessing you've been thinking a lot about things, about what's happened, and well, strictly towards why Xanis was incredibly upset with you.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of realized before he beat us up, but, well, he kind of has a point. I don't have the strength to be like how I was anymore, and, well, the main thing that I know now is that, well, this world doesn't allow for mistakes like that, at least not how I thought. I mean, it's taken my mother and my father away from me, and I don't want to be the cause of anyone else.
Then don't wander off. I guess chopping off your hair. You had me really worried.
I'm sorry, Mimi, but I guess I just wanted to have a new start. I mean, having these flowers in my hair ever since I was a child and putting my hair in a silly braid, I guess I want to be more like Godfather.
Silly braids. Braids aren't silly.
Mine is, when all it does is remind me of everything Father did.
You know, once we get back to the guild, you're going to have to get it cut professionally. I don't think you want to. It's interesting.
Yeah, I'm not exactly a professional hairdresser.
What did you even use?
I use my gun halberd.
You used a gun halberd.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
I mean, it worked.
You didn't cut yourself or anything, right?
No, I'm fine, I think. I mean, we'll know tomorrow if I start bleeding everywhere.
No, please don't.
But I guess I just want this to be like a fresh start. If I can,
Well,
yeah, if I can just discard everything that I used to have, then maybe that was what was holding me back from being who I need to be.
maybe some life lessons as well. Ones that
Yeah.
aren't so, how do I say it, brutally bashed into you.
Yeah, literally. I just, you know, both my parents were taken so easily, and, well, I don't want that to happen to me or to anyone else. This world isn't as fun as I used to think it was, where I could, you know, chase all the people who came into the back garden, or just, you know, scream and have everyone adore me. It's not how it works. Maybe it's never how it worked. But I know I have to do better now.
And tomorrow you can get started on that. For now, rest.
Yeah, he did kind of bash my head in a bit. I got a splitting headache.
Yeah, you should probably get some rest. Come on, I'll bring you to your room.
Thanks, Mimi.
And that is where I'm going to end the session. As the party starts to settle down for the rest of the afternoon / early evening, with Xanis still being gone and not having returned within the last few hours. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.